Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at each congregation ceremony, it is my solemn duty as Chancellor to draw the nation's attention to matters of national importance that touch the very fabric of our university and to bring them to the attention of the government and other stakeholders. On this occasion, I will highlight just a few. Your Excellency, the Vice President, the story of Maase Teaching Hospital is not new anymore at our national discourse. I have over the years on this same platform screamed it loud for attention. I was thus elated to learn through you to the President and then having sent your Honorable Minister for Education during the grand debut of the 50th anniversary celebration of our School of Medical Sciences, promised the government of Ghana's commitment to completing our teaching hospital project. In fact, the Minister, on behalf of His Excellency the President of the Republic, announced the release of 46 million Ghana cedis for the completion of the teaching hospital, an additional 38 million United States dollars to equip the teaching hospital as part of the 2025-26 formula of GET-FUND. You know, the reason why I said I'm well pleased in her is that it was through her that we sent the message. And she carried the message, and the monies are being delivered, and I'm sure we shall have it. I haven't asked the Vice Chancellor if we have any additions because I would have sent it through her again. This is in addition to the government's commitment to construct 2 multi-purpose lecture theaters at a cost of $10 million US. Ladies and gentlemen, the President deserves a resounding applause, and please join me in these. And thank you also, Madam Vice President. I trust this is not a mere promise, and I know that when you promise, you will deliver. Your Excellency, I implore you to seize this historic moment and immortalize your name as the game changer who brought this noble vision to its glorious completion, a legacy that generations unborn will honor and remember you for. Another pressing challenge confronting this university is the issue of inadequate staffing. At the recent 5-year cyclical review of our university by the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, I am told the challenge of our unfavorable student-to-lecturer ratio was brought sharply into focus. This situation places a heavy strain on our dedicated lecturers and threatens the quality of teaching and learning we provide. Madam Vice President, through you again, I call on your government to treat this matter with urgency and as a moral obligation, for it is not merely a question of numbers, but of the very future of our youth and the nation. Our universities must be empowered to provide not only instruction, but also the close guidance and mentorship that mold leaders, innovators, and custodians of our nation's destiny. I therefore appeal to your government, and through you to the President again, to grant the necessary financial clearance for the recruitment of additional academic and administrative staff for the university. Only then can we sustain the quality of education that prepares our graduates to meet the demands of a rapidly changing world. And I know you will carry this message also and deliver for us. We are all aware of the unemployment situation in this nation. It was on that basis that I raised the issue when the German President and Ambassador paid courtesy calls on me last month. I wish to reiterate my appeal to the German government to support small and medium-scale industries. Unemployment is a major issue in the country. It is a national concern, and the President should take a keen interest in this critical issue. Barely 5 years ago, in this very hall, I issued a solemn and unequivocal warning against any encroachment upon the lands of KNUST. However, I have received reports indicating that some recalcitrant people continue to test our resolve. Let me therefore say again with absolute clarity and without equivocation. Any encroachment upon Nest lands will not be tolerated. As I indicated 5 years ago, these lands are not ordinary. These are sacred legacies entrusted to us by our forebears and reserved for the education and upliftment of generations unborn. They belong to the nation of Ghana and to the bright minds who will shape her future. Any attempt to prey on them is an attack on that sacred trust and will be met with decisive action. I hereby command all who harbor such intentions to desist immediately and keep away from the sacred lands of Nast. And unfortunately, they get some lawyers to take these matters to court when they know that it shouldn't be so. Especially here, people present us as a opinion and stew and then family lands, when it is not like that. And yet lawyers, by their profession, take it to court to defend us, which is wrong. They have been educated, and they know that this is also an educational institution. Why do you want to alienate lands belonging to the university for that? With all due respect, legal professionals, please assess what cases come to you before you do that.
On behalf of His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, I thank you for the kind invitation to be part of this special graduation ceremony. And Otu, for the second, please allow me to address your concerns. First, I want to acknowledge the support my government has been able to give, and we are very grateful for that. I also hear you on the completion of projects, and believe me, as usual, I will take your concerns to our president, and I have no doubt that as he normally does it, he will respond to these too. I also heard you on the importance of FTE in order to meet the faculty requirements, and definitely the needful will be done. And my young sister, the Vice Chancellor, I heard you on the achievements of KNUST, and from where I stand, I feel very privileged and blessed to be very happy about the achievements of all the universities. So I'm very impressed, and I want to urge all our students, including those in KNUST, to continue to put the smiles on our faces. Congratulations to all of you. It is a pleasure and a responsibility to be with all of you today, because we are here today to confer hard-earned degrees and to acknowledge years of study, research, and service. The graduates here today have learned that academic research is not a sprint. It is a long and deliberate climb. They have wrestled with questions for which there were few answers, tested ideas, and demanded their creativity. Now they have contributed in their own way to the expansion of human knowledge. Congratulations. We also honor the award winners for representing excellence, leadership, integrity, and work that transcends self-interest. Congratulations to our speaker too. All of these remind us that scholarship must be connected to impact and not limited to the lecture theaters or the laboratories. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very proud to note that KNUST continues to insist on academic excellence and on relevance. The university is engaging more in translational research. That is very important. Scholars are joining theory with practice and generating results across disciplines, borders, and sectors. Many have produced dissertations, studies, or designs to address our priorities, whether health systems innovation, agricultural sustainability, or industrial policy. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, these research projects go beyond academic exercises and contribute to our national development agenda. Your Majesty, Utumfo, distinguished guests, government has ever remained committed to the highest standards of teaching, research, and learning. Several high-level interventions are now shaping our nation's educational terrain. I will touch on a few. In October this year, President John Mahama took a significant step toward widening access to higher education by launching the free tertiary education for persons with disabilities. For him, it is a clear act of justice. Under the program, students with certified disabilities admitted to accredited public tertiary institutions have their tuition and academic facility fees absorbed by the state. The system is administered through a mechanism designed to ensure efficiency and transparency. It is a thoughtful reform that sits within an inclusion agenda. This agenda aims to remove structural barriers and enable every learner to participate meaningfully in the nation's intellectual and professional life. Along this, let me touch on the no fees stress policy, which took effect in the 2025-2026 academic year and has already eased the transition into tertiary education for thousands of young persons. The policy, therefore, removed one of the steepest obstacles at the point of entry. For more than 120,000 students have already benefited from the new reimbursement structure. This is an equity-driven intervention designed to ensure that admission to our tertiary institutions is determined as much as possible by merit and also by aspiration. In this way, the policy broadens opportunities and strengthens the long-term development of Ghana's human capital. Your Majesty, please allow me to turn to our accomplished graduates. The distinction you carry comes with a particular kind of duty. A higher degree is a qualification as well as an expectation. And the expectation is that you will lead inquiry, elevate discourse, and apply your intellect to complex problems. The Ghanaian public, and indeed the African continent, needs thought leadership grounded in resourcefulness, data, ethics, and public value. Whether you remain in academia, join public service, launch a business, or advise international bodies, your ability to think clearly and act responsibly will be tested. Do not forget that your families, communities, and nation have not invested in your education for your benefit alone. Remember them and maintain your academic humility. True scholarship implies a willingness to be questioned and the ability and confidence to change one's mind when evidence demands it. This is especially important in our world today. Our world today, which is often crowded by noise, that is the time we need to hear those who approach issues thoughtfully. You are keepers of a scholarly tradition that demands vigor, respect, and a refusal to reduce complexity to slogans. The real value of your degree may not even be evident today, but it will be seen over time in the institutions you strengthen, the young people you mentor, the policies you help refine, and the knowledge you leave behind. As a nation, we look to you not necessarily for easy answers, but for better questions.
They roll the teaching hospitals on from department by department. There are a lot of departments in these teaching hospitals. And so we are expediting action on the rollout. But let me also add, I've heard concerns from the public that there has been loss of patients' data. That cannot be correct. That is not accurate. The last time I came here, I told you that we were reconstructing the data from the National Health Insurance angle. And at the moment, we have reconstructed not less than 16 to 18 million patients' data, which is around 80 million records. And so, you know, there were two things we spoke about that went wrong. The fact that the software didn't belong to the state, and the fact that there was no middleware exchange. Now, what we are doing is that government will own the software, and we have already constructed the middleware, that exchange. So that exchange now contains the records, the data. So as and when they get to your facility and you are plugged in, you have access to every data of every patient. And those who are attending, hospitals or health facilities now, where we have not gotten to, we will then scan the hard copies when they get there onto the system. So nobody is going to have any data or any record lost in the system. So that is the point. Recruitment. Yes, I have made a point that 2025 alone, we have put 13,500 on the payroll. It's not a matter of recruiting alone. If you recruit, you must pay them. You must make the financial provision. And on the issue of recruitment, the most important thing is not the recruitment. The most important thing is the provision of the finances to pay them after recruitment. And so we have put 13,500 people on the payroll, and we are still engaging the Ministry of Finance to get more.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Yeah, Max, welcome to the microphone with your question. If there are any others, I would encourage you to join Max presently so that we can maximize the time.
Thank you. Honorable Minister, the last time you were here on the issue of games and limbs, I asked a question about him being the ranking member of parliament at the time that contract was signed, and he stated that the contract didn't have to, come to parliament. My question is emanating from what my colleague Hanan was trying to ask. In fact, if you look at the National Health Insurance Fund allocation for 2024, an amount of 10.5 million Ghana cedis was given to the Ministry of Health as support for monitoring of health projects. And at the time, the Honorable Minister was the ranking member of the Health Committee, and we know they have oversight responsibility over the monitoring of these health projects. I want to find out, at the time, did the monitoring happen? Did it come to his attention, some of the reasons that were stated for the discontinuation of the contract with LIMS, such as underperformance? At the time, did the issue of underperformance come up during the monitoring of the projects? The second question also is a public interest question. I want to find out from him if he has directed CHAG to stop using LIMS. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Anan, you're back after reorganizing your thoughts.
Right. It's still the same, but this time around, more clarity.
Sure.
10 point.
We appreciate the clarity.
Yes, yeah. 10.45 million was allocated from the National Health Authority for the monitoring and evaluation of the LIMS. At the time.
For the LIMS specifically?
Yes. At the time, Honorable Minister was ranking member in Parliament. So, was there a report after this monitoring and evaluation was done? If it is bad or good, why has the report not been published? If it is published, what is contained in this particular report?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. If there's any other question, we'll take it at this stage, because we will not be coming back after the minister has answered them. All right, Honorable Minister, you may now take the floor.
Thank you very much for the questions. This is how Parliament works. In Parliament, when the ministry brings their budgets, we sit and play oversight responsibility on the budget. Once we approve the budget for the ministry, the day-to-day running of the ministry, whether or not something must be done, falls directly under the minister responsible for the ministry.
EVSYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. The hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics in a different studio hour 37 Abebese Street, the heart of Accra. We see it to our in all the 60 regions across the country. You do Northern Regional Capital Tamale Kesmi 107.1 FM, Boli in the Savannah region, Kiligi FM, WFM Ewa Upper West Regional Capital. You do Bokwa Source 100.1 FM. So if you want a boo remo was Bilanswa a Zeps FM, Yokopusiga a wing pan sampa one day FM Omunina Fire and Life and now if you want your Central Regional Capital Cape Coast and don't sound to Cromo Ewo Kotokraba Market if you want your Kwasin Fusua a Rich FM Atoya Mantema Krukasi Takrade a sharp 106.9 FM Ziama Elembele Western 100.3 FM Unsu Kremo Ewo for regional capital ya Goso Nananum 92.5 FM station with ambition Omusu Kremo Elhona Duno FM so Ewo Sankore Yanko Eye Bono region 90.9 FM on Soko and Soma FM so Ewo Nkra Nkwanta Atoya Mantemo for Esheye Sansun and Fifi Mantem for Esheye Yanko Eye from Mantemo Ahinkru Kese Eyehu Global 105.1 FM Ekremo Oti region stations miensa New 89.7 FM Okete Krache KFM or Pasa and a Boom FM so Ewo Jessica landing near GFM radio and Fire Life Radio Sanso and Yako America Memo Virginia Apple 68 FM Sukremo Eho Facebook Live Power 979 TV SYZ Ghana Sanson on YouTube SYZ broadcasting meeting at the Mugabe Maase betimi afreme capacity man sema yede ebrewo sabri kupiemo Ewo Jubilee House anache say ye mame eye Valerie Soya ono so the writer biaba ni gina efa eye Jane Mesa on any deputies no ehon sem na ye mame eye Valerie ensam bi ene ono so AB Senti Dr. Valerie Soya sema obi sa no ye de hon sem nyina so ebrewo on the show sanso ena ye ko Asante Mantem ayinkro kese Kumasia Mensia Palace so 2482 the second Asante hene sabe wono so ni dwumadia odi ye efa mamprisi ni kusasefo ontokwa hon sem no we bibia kodu omampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama President of the Republic na so ye hon sem ben na eboboba obetini nyina on the show na ye de ni nyina so no e de amount dia na temamofo eka fa ye boko ensensem no ho ni nyina no ye obeto ho ensem ene awiase da kase enko fama Medimosis Clinic and Eba Center o madaro matachire kan ho ne de dwumadie ebre wo sinyame ya adoma ifede di enim ya 5 December Farmers Day no homo ebe ye free prostate air screening ewo on offices awudo ni nyina enti monshanonso said be ya moso mubetimi akọ emema no wemotimi akọye free screening air prostate no na bibia so etimi akọ enkan ede amamona emma no so no fibroid air screening no so no eno so ebetimi akoso ewa dental ene Kumasi branches no te monhye nenso as natural mineral water was simply natural and super bag crojen agana fo nyina no age atom Safari Valley Eco Resort omoso ewo dewo in the Eastern region omukwamu techre ne di dwumadi ebrao Benji Estate and Investment Limited Limited womo so ewo eye Greater Accra region womo Otama community 25 womo ene junction wa community 25 junction wa omne eye Goodness filling station ena edi enhwe ni mu ko no kwaje asase amansu bia ini so Divine Hope Herbal Center de wotria herbal powder ena eboye S natural mineral water si de meka ensu agana fo nyina ajatum Victory Garlic Mesa Dr. Mwakundu no Pibinum Power Specialist about hospital mami adua ena Hebron Hills International School was excel and shine you makwa nyina da room na church ya yedi jumedie ede ebro ene the 2nd of December 2025 ede sem nyina no ebro from north to south east and west 900 million angels ene Tuesday ena omo church da yedi jumedie ebro simete omo yana ehombra na yeba ya jebra ne abiebie nsem nyina mo ede amaya na hefo ene yen etifo. Yadani yadi achasa tema hiyo kro eye kumasi menshia pale to be precise utufu se tu otukoko so asante man ewura enura edai utumi asia famie no manprisifo ene eye yenuanom kusasefo ewo menshia ahimfia na chese enye asem ketu akura ne bo anwumre beye nunum ekono na chese afamie no nyina ewo menshia ahimfie no no bia ebose ejubileti se ono ena edi enkunim na mama no eja yeso ye boy ho modern ni ensantrefo ya ewo ho edi nkomo no no mo chese asantemawura owie ni dwumadie nyina no wanfa verdict ana ruling bia ama bonten se wei enedi bim ana wei enedi fo na mama no nsem ni nyina no de odi adwuma no ese ne sa yen papa yen wofa yen na asantemawura otumfo se tutu the second wono na dwumadie no his excellency John Dramani Mahama edi bibia ese ne nsa nti odi ni dwumadie wi a wose eja okata so boko no de koma eye o my Ghana nyina ewura his excellency John Dramani Mahama na di wumbia no eja odini nyina ebeto eye abonten na ensema ebobo eba etere se mbambo mu ahase emu edinye papa ewo upper east region kronkro biti se binduri ene ye garu timpani pusiga ene zose ene ne patamu kulungugu woni nyina ekọ besi eye bokukro duamu na chese wohwa abambo no emu atawiri yie papa ekwaya elinke efi eye wale gambaga na lerego ekopiem ewo boku nyina no eye ade se o maye yiri bambo mu yie ewo ho se de bia nipa bonfo bia ntimifa emra ense ne sem na okoye ne emfa asumdue emma oman eye Ghana ti sabia mi kasai wukopiem ewo asantemantemu a na chese otumfo setu otekokọ so asantemawura wadi ni dwumadie nyina awie na wohwe sade edom amanfo tete lankrusa so eko ebeya na chese kusasefo ede manprusifo no wobia hase jubility a enye asemketo akọ ebesi sabre nyina kasa nyina no eyade se kumase atadin te sade ene eye ho ena eye kusasefo ana manprusifo ekuom na mu no ni nyina no yebabo bambofo no wo mu abaso ye papa Asante Regional eye police commander one ne deputy ni 2IC wo mu abo adwuma yi opa na kase ne de ye salutu ana chese de nyina ema opanyi a ye friend se Christian Tete Yohunu ya wono eye IGP Inspector General Police capacity mu papa no wotimi atoto enema yie ama chese bibia no etimi akonkan asabre ukopie mu ewo eye mensia efia na chese bibia ededa na kwem kama na chese krata efi eye mensia efia nyina no ebe nyina no ne okase wadi nkunim de okase wadi nkugu ni nyina no ne kure bia enim enya ade sa asantemawura watumi edi bibia wo bia no etumi aba bontintin no asantemawura oye ndi dwumadie nyina wiye no krata etumi aba bontin chief of staff edema otufo setu otekokọ so ne didi kofi eye badu wodona ne nsa ehye krata na se a wo mode ensem nyina mu nkyeremu de aba beto abonten say ensema omokotena ase etumi deliberate ye ekọ nyina no both aye parties nyina no na obi amra nimfo e lawyers awodo etumi represent wo ma obi a boni nko bo na mane ya de won bia no asantema awura wateke the decision a wadi bibia akoto aye isasalesi John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic ya sabri ameka said ye omanpanyin eba ababedi ho aye juma ya bawura mu ho na afei ya free eye Jubilee House na afei yakọ na yakwa akopie mu ewo eye petitions awodo that say Jubilee House wona krate kwami efri eye config Ghana eye coalition for integrity in governance eye Ghana ye from say config fui omo na ama omo ho ministry config fui ekere say omo ye coalition for integrity in governance Ghana omo efri say eye mamia ye friend say eye Jane Mensa amanfo ekase ono na enko ne mom de omo petition kese pa o matabere mu no enyina etia panyi friend say eye misakese ejaben special prosecutor ono so wonkrata na ababeto hoyi 20th October 2025 omo address letter to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Jubilee House Accra ya say emfa ni Chief of Staff Office of the President Jubilee House nenkodu eye opanyin John Mahama na so ye say omo se momo kan nyina say kisi ajaben ya we special prosecutor no ne dwumadie no ensweni inti article 146 of the 1992 constitution no safidie no ebi enye no omohwe ne semu na eja omomfa nyina mampanyin tabrem koma Chief of Staff Chief Justice na say Chief Justice so wiem na bibi wo ma eja wasan abo de odebre na mane na afi be refer e de ama Council of State for na omoso for advice de omo de beba bia no sa wase eniama sha ase de a na say kisi ejaben niti e ba bete kisi ejaben na say niti e ba bete na chese eno so ne ebubom ewo ho a eye asorabofo 900 million angels no omo so edi free ho ede aba beto abonten enso eno no opanye ono na yapom din asoye ono eda no eyunimonyamfo eye minta kando osaye mre shebedwani de matemamfo a omo wo eye dwaboso abeto mpeso aso ewo Western North region na ensema yede aba beto ehoi na chese wo hwa ayese doctors fui ye postu o ma omo nko doctors fui ye postu o ma omo enko placement of medical officers region with highest a year reporting rate yako a year Greater Accra regional allocation omunya ye no eye 20 allocation omunya ye na wo hwe eye 10 out na chese eye 80% na sapepepe netie na chese 16 na chese 16 na akọ 10 out no 16 na akọ Integrated Accra region no doctors eye aduonu a postu omo ba region mu no emu 16 na a reporto ya no no represent 80% na yakwa Ashanti region so a 33 eye doctors ya yedi omo akọ region no emu 25 na a reporting and also representing 76%. Isi region 36 no de koye emu 23 na a reporting and also representing a year 64%. Yanko Upper East region. Upper East region the na say ready yankopon. Oh the doctors ni beso mbeko kura o. Doctors 35 omo de koye emu 7 pe na a reporting ewo ho. Doctors the 35 wa esu omokoya adwuma ewo Upper East region meka Upper East region na Bolgatanga ka ho Garu ka ho Binduri ka ho Kulungugu ka ho Pusiga eka ho Timpane ka ho Zusi ka ho ne patamu nyina Paga ne patamu Navrungu ho nyina ko nyina no Upper East wo ene woma omuwo eye honorable Paul Afoko ni krom hoyi Clementa Park krom hoyi Busa North ni Busa South ne patamu nyina Sandema omu nyina aka ho 35 doctors edu mu ko 7 pen are reporting ya che say no represent 20%. Yakọ Northern Regional 32 doctors and woman apostu mu ko emu 7 and are reporting ya no so represent 21.9%. Yanko other regions no ne ehwe Northern region northeast no wale ka ho na Lirugu ka ho Gambaga eka ho Bawumia region Bawumia efim wo de northeast all the doctors no ko so omunko the doctors 19 ya edom ko nyina ba kokora reporting tie no 0%. Upper West region wo the 32 doctors Upper West no so wa Jirapa ene ne patamu Upper West region speaker region Upper West region doctors 32 o maposu o muko ba kokora reporting. Yeko T regional 21 doctors anu maposu o muko ba kope eneko eno represent 4.8%. Yakwa Western North Honorable Akando Onwane region health minister Western North 31 doctors omdo moko 2 peneko eno represent 6.5%. Yakwa Savannah region 90 doctors ya oma postu omoko no emu 7 pe eneko and also represent 36.8%. That is say the ababeto minim ha enono. It is a car placement of medical officers. National overview now allocation here 463 medical doctors and mapustu mu out of a year 463 no emu 158 and a year day are reported 463 allocation here 463 na 643 no emu a year 158 and our report here represented 34%. Omo makano mo yede omo makano omo yede we omaya yi omo omaya minu mienu sa doctors for we abaya bomoka omako ewie you posting so onko Northern regional so onko you posting so onko Upper East ya so onko you posting so onko eye Western North North East ya so onko Western North so anyeden onko Savannah region also onko ti wa yediwe echechire omai we yede chechire omai oso wo chechire omai a na doctors musimo kwankwa ye adwumai eye di entra no mi bisa o se eye di entra se chechire omai omai su betimi afa ne to mapen fra ye healthcare no the health sector is a very 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 key area also ye maye ne yeden ekoho wow head ye kosu ya eye die na mana basa wo say ye worry about ye kosu ya na me ko school no me dia na me pese me ye also okoye medicine unim dia opese wo ye me koye journalism nim dia na me pese me ye entiman divert di mi wura mu na no na me dete ya no en adwuma me ye no me de passion na ye me do adwuma no ba wo ko medical school so the audience say we save lives akabia wasa wawofo ene aban ne ebo ho bia ya bo wawie yo obi mu atifia o makọ eye nursing training schools awodo midwifery fuoi since 2020 ebesi sabri afei ena jomama bae president o fie nyansa wanya eye minister ono so ewo abadaye honorable eye mitaka ndo oni ne deputy ye maame eye prof Grace eye dankwa Grace ayesu ya wo bo adwuma oni ne sector minister honorable akando ebo adwuma send ye be ya healthcare no eniema ebetimi akoyie ede amaye said ye hu ewo eye United Kingdom oko UK NHS National Health Service omo bo adwuma aditi ena wakọ medical school awi aya post wa wo so wonko. What is the problem? Medwene ho amenti ase. Midwife ni na ono no wawie no. Wanya ni pin wotifie. Ba we medical doctor wawie. Akade a wohia nyina won saka. Ye otwa ne sa aban ne be postu. Aban na postu we se kwaye adwuma, ko ne save lives. Bo so me so yetu aka wo so wonko. What is the problem? When you dey chechire o man. So my be ya mini umienu nyina hu. Yesi wosom oni nipa. Ye di nipa na chechire man. Si ye wodi ne ya anye ni ya. Na ye doye man anase ye no ye man. And ene mira hu ye papa. Data ma me se me wra ho ne say yenua eye kwa me agoja baby awo bia enei enchi akese enko ema ho Rose minister awo boy juma you see say sometimes me trust ya metimi bisa mo say ade ne nipa bi mo ma so ode sa yenye ni say eye ofanko nsawam kwantempon isa sanesi John Dramani Mahama contractor wo ye adwuma e wo kwa no so no mimi ni contractor ni ye pa enti tambia me ne communicate engineer wogina kwa no so no minim ye alaji sedo is more than my brother me friend no adakwa obefa me friend eye engineer Mahama obefa omo ye adwuma kwa no so nyina no I know all of them eduru ba bia abadadana amamu boni omode ma Ghana fo mu timi tua contractor ne kane hu de na ekoso kwa no so ba president o fie nyansa jomama ebae no ya one ne sector minister for roads and highways onimonya for Kwame Agboja me body o se me peja me mu champion minister nyemi ehira kwa ameti ase Kwame Agboja on mo face ko ready we mu sibo adwuma Mr. Frank or ministry hobby capacity Frank ko adwuma woni ni deputy so hinimo ko adwuma wo mo ebo. And minam kwani so sometimes mi bisa me ho say ekoya ye ya yebetimi apagya bibia betimi asi we pagya blog we pagya dade ne wanya kwani fifi ya contractor si ebo adwuma no na amafo asese dwa can you imagine ekura sesam ne too much me taking it lightly ekura sesam ne too much say hwehwe ni mo me gire ho ametiase bibia betimi asi ewo kwanum asire betimi asi bibia betimi asi na eye kwan ni mfifi me ni pada sani akohihye dwa na mu wi amo be mu contractor ne say ene kwan wo so wo ye ne tem ene kwan no so se enti se wonni wo amasema ene ne pata mu kwan no so wonya ba bi ani dwa se kwante boni fifi ana abakwa hihye wo niema de oto kokko de oto nwaburu no akwa soja egwa ne fifi se wo to nwaburu ana se wo to kokko ebia nada kwa ye da boni ama ebia wanya careful nada kwa ye da boni ama yes nako ebetimi ye da boni ama ye kasa ya muntie asobrache emwa nipa wo wiase sometimes water so reflect it nebi sa ho say ade a me yese bia me ye e de aprede na afimu ewia sisika bepepem na ukogina kwa ne vivi asese wo niema no sa wo hwe wo kwa e de be na wo benya mo pese mo baba contractor ne kwa ya ma na ye adwuma MC ya wo what they saying amasamai this is your job make sure say wait I assignment am dey ma wo you are my very good friend and I know what you can do u boy adwuma papa make sure say nkofo na wo kwantin fi e wo mo ba tena ho etoto ne ma wo kwani fifi nyina obapa mo nyina fi ho enough is enough ya trasia ama emra enya adwuma look at that the middle of the road Kasinama, what he said that at talk what the paya kosi wo talk kwani fifi. Imagine asoja wo kwani fifi. Abedem crossesembeni. Wo you crosses am we enya ni bienie. Enya ni bienie, hwebe bi obi aseja. Eye de be ko a. Enkwasese sesia. Ene MC no, ene enya baby a wo ti a wo to ade yi. Mami baby a wo ti a wo to ade yi etie telephone call yi eye ma wo you crasesem mo fi kwa no post fo am wo amasama ne patamo mo make sure sasa akofo mo be claim nyina from the road na kwato atani akwa no onya na djuma samunya baby a enida baby a mugina mudi edano baby a mo se edano baby a mo se edano enya dia babo a man no. You don't go and blame the MC. Yenya baby nida. It won't baby a ubedi ga bronya na by Christmas is just around the corner. Who fefu wo. Wa washa sapa who fefu wo. Who fefu wo. Nesia ya beka se ai gana ai moja na contractor no na waku obi wa kwanum. Aba adai. Yitumi yukrase niama ema ne tai dodo. Yetumi yenkurase niema ama ne yetai dodo enye nkurase sema wanye nkurase sema ekwan ya yeye highway kwa kase we enye beye eni aburo ne hamwa ahade baby abekwa akotena akodidwa ahaye baby abetena akodidwa nesiwia Jomahama na enya amane esiwia Jomahama na enya amane esiwia MC ya wa amasama na enya amane show life ye ni wanyi na che MC wonu o metra mediga ni bu so ni o ma ne metra mediga ya create baby amamo MC na ya de wa create baby amamo yo se mo kotra ho diga mu ye bayi ma ne ye tan dodo ena mu nya obia ma ne nka mu nya obia ma ne ka bibisi sesia ya no fo ye mu fo opposition o ma be gina ho abekasa wo benya asenso mo amamo kansamfo this time round abai we na ye bu no e wo so obi aye na djuma yie yes e wo so obi aye na djuma yie you see sir mimi wudi enya meka without fear or favor yesterday I said it some me say for na huro mo no me ya above that me love me capacity no so no me fire wana me fire Misi MC na owo amasama no abratia no obo adwuma MC na owo amasama no obo adwuma MC na owo eyensa wamadu agire no obo adwuma media medi mani ehu na medi hu adanse o dia medi mani ade ehu na medi hu adanse en ya mekai minim se ade enche Bien na mesuma santuafo mo kotwa asafoni MC no kwa no me mo na mane MP oyemini sedem me mo na mane but mo amototo ne ma ho no mo ye yemuanom mo ye maame mo ba wenye ade a wasa wodanedi se ha kwa we kwa tepo we VIP fo twam we eba meba betre ha se meba bididwa ewa ha aba wo yenimienu wo nana Donald was all die be die. Hwɛ enkwa yanton ewo Amasama market. Ɛna wo dia wo no wo dia edi agoro. Nti wo kwa wo be nya ofe. Aba bejina ye telephone call kokko na wo ton no kwantempo fifi no abejina o say the whole world be ewe o you krase ni pa shame so what me honya kopo anim na kwantemfi ho na so ba beton eye kokko iti amafo beton ni bejina he o mu betwa kwa ni ma bejina kwa ni fifi atokoko mu de mo hwe we ya de esefota o man ba paso be ewi na wo wi akoblemu MC no we are koblemo what they say John Mahama ana Kwame Egboja mini Kwame Egboja Gavins fantastic minister eti Amasama MC yawo ho capacity MC wone Amasama aya commander no mu make sure say bedu anwumira na sade we nyina fi kwanu period. Me say MC me kasai me person in the next by 1 hour na manya ko say Mugabe me kasa na asene eye adwuma wo me say me kasa enje so no omo the powers ene wura enima mu ye adwuma me kasa na MC wo say say aboabo post for na no say munyi omo nyina free eye kwanum na munya contractor no onye na adwuma yes e wade nyina wo kwan na so nya ni nyina na edai e fata yen midru na si wo bi ahwene kwa ho a midru a mensunu mu se aba adan ade we ya ade a ye betimi a prevent you se Mugabe hu na Mugabe anka obi anka enye de bia de baba batena ba ya NDC MPP o nipa kwa ho nipa kwa ehu hia enyama bebre wo wa edi wo ba ye betimi asia no kwan ba bebre na yesi hu kosam ewe yenia yesubai yenia suba papa edi wo kwa koto asase a wo kwa kosi da no wo se ho yensuo wo kwa kwata wo se nsuo mo hwa na obesi dai wo se nsuo wo si da na wie nsuo fawa na fe wo fra John Mahama eni Amasama MC wo osoma se koto asase wo nsuo yesu ni ya ban ade afra se planning ade afra se ye ya ade anya due diligence yenye baby okoto asase ne maso ase hwa na mepe uni capacity obetimi atwe asase ho manso wo Ghana ko islogo okohe isi dana na Johnson asem no court yes openyi bi oye adwuma ewo oye de say ADB oye penifoni bi abahana so be fia na sen ya penyi bi ti abrochire ote America mamu wuska ni fia wasi awi a wote ni fie no se papa ni fie na wote mu no wonya baabi mpaka ne cars odwiri ma ni fie nyina agu awa ha ase eja asem no court nsi osi na wo de ba fa baabi amre me Mugabe de we be fa me fichire akai ensi never woni me twa asase o man so awodi agoro me ye due diligence bibia me friends we are go away o chema say amoko bisa lawyer na ye friend say kwaku pense wo ye senior lawyer in this country only me jina court 3 years me born pa high court untimi ni me ntwema so ni nkunim e wasase ho abi na me ti me koto asase a me nya due diligence me fiti an ma koto asase debi na me nya Mugabe ti utwema so ana wa you ready so obetwema so yes nka ade maza we sit down now timu kra na we head anya ifiura wo obi we scam we obi we frifie no ba si ya wa Amasama wo ye adwuma contractor no so we adwuma engineers na mo kwa no so mo ye adwuma ma ho se mutie se say epe no ase e bank kakra mudi nso gu kwa no so monya ne mo me bom abaso nkoyi amesa fa ya mo he ya na mo bo adwuma papa monya ne mo said be ya traffic ni mfuturo ni ade no ye wura bronye mo no obi dress no ofrinsa won mo e ba adwuma na o ye adwuma o Bank of Ghana wonu ani ni car oja obi wuro glasses na kosura e se wotetroto mo kwa wotratroto mo ba ba dua ne ho nyefi. So far so good. Big up to you my good brother MC for Amasama. Oboy Juma Papa. Only team Nina Chakesi and come. And to my good brother Salom, MC for Insamama Duajiri, fantastic gentleman. Moboy Juma, so far, so good. And some of pa. Rose Minister Mechawe. Some of Gano Muti papa. Me maya no mafemi. So enye me ho. Ejumane doso. Ti eya na mo de acheme. Ensem ho pa. Na me dika aka se ejuma bi a mesha ase ni gise mi wie. Ezafi me ka kire mu se tokonu beko. Oko ECOWAS court no oko hwan court oko hwan court me se obeko. Mese kisi eja bin besi form obe presa so obe to form kela be wula so se kutu se bam be peja wo se kutu se bam na bosso je mesa se obe ko bosso ma be ko tete be ko. Yes, take it me kana wo twere to mo de me bo bebre me me de meka bia wo ye de bebem se wo be na wo mo adwuma yie me ka che wo se wo be ko me ka wo ha wo be ko wajuma nso ani a mebeka wa ha se wajuma nso ani a obekọ. Yes, mekasa ne ko akiri PBC mfichim kwa ni nyina no honorable ni Lante Vanderpool, my good brother, allow them to start using the machines njujuju kwa no so tre janse kwa nye nyudwe so obeyi eko eye ayi kando blue mumu ala wo mumu nyusu machines no mumu nyujuju grade kwa no so kakra na kwa no so nye kama machines le maye fan kusisi dem enye nitini ekraba ye nyusu machines no we humble appeal honorable Lante Vanderpool, my capacity brother, let them start using the machines. Tax necessary ball and near deno, Momo starting sim, clinic chrome Christmas is just around the corner. Mokromunya fe, your president, Papa, or your man, appointees no yamuano. Media me make appointees no, so me another opportunity, say me sound from me or the power of the microphone. Inti mimi nye mistake no wanyame. Inti mimi dia say, mimi wombi so me hwa mane say. Inti media me my watchdog my hwemochi. Ekoyi a me sore preko me ka wasam wa hawo. Nemo me hu say ekoyi a medical afre watu. Me fra na opa afa wo. Me fra wa opa afa, opa me fa, I don't care. But eme kwa tensi so be hu Mugabe call fu anopa ko se anwume oso wa ye bize wo return me call entensi udi me ka na be frɛ ni wotie dia me pesa me ka kire wo office o me pɛ ho me frɛ wa na che se bibi hia a wo so de tutu yie ebi information be so no se me de ma wo enti ana we de frɛ na won fa me no mutumi ni ni sa agro no that point is o mutumi ni sa agro no wo capacity ame so me wo capacity. The power of the microphone is big. Yes. Very important. Ye ma odwuma die se dia make sure say obedi adwuma no excellent. Ye mu aban nanim ase. Enema bi wo ha wo tu ba bi wo ha wo da na dia begu aban nanim ase. Stop it. And I like the way appointees no omo conduct omo ho no. I like it. Your mama memwe who TCS minister we akoye we appointee we akoye so far so good. Yes. Formation amenya sesi oh say me kasa na feedback na ye the eba wo. I say Mugabe, thank you very much. But enure ya o ma start recipe ekwan no. I say am mo power so munyusu machines ne kakra sesi ekwan no. When I'm a person metisi am betra na mabo honorable Lante Vanderpool yabaso se wasta o ye adwuma ni yi wo mo de machines ni gu wono man fa nya adwuma me fa yawo wu nim de wi am sitie enti menya hu se wo ma ha siesie kwa ni de ni wu ni problem mefa ya ma wo saa esa na adamfo no asomo na so we appointee na I to say kwesi koda wa wonso amu obi meso hwe kani be se wo se ko me bu jama utiate so far so good honorable Neil Vanderpoy koso bo adwuma pa yakoyenim se mo maje kwan no ena mo de ton kokko and they will say we should install speed ramps. Omega so mo pay speed ramps because o maje kwan no ton kokko MC pamo mo nyina free kwan no e kira makwa inspection mia e kira metiesi ho me semeta woto pa no petututu me seta woto me dress it bi ohun ze Mugabe na eba no tramuto so kwa inspection bidu amu se me so me shechewu o say nye Mugabe ni o say dai be e wono a dem say dai be nye wono seta woto eno na me sha aba bo se me nam na me ye madwuma sa pepe ko Brazil ngwa Bratin the corner where you are. And Tuesday, the 2nd of December, 2025. Shall we see ye na fee? A book we 31st night and also with Danyamias. A cat as if 1 hour can be. Yakupon were dini, a thing now, or also. One way yam man yet. No, what bon compo with you. No, I can say, I feel ya shall see any daddy lumba na shall see you. Afi ye shasi ene dada kedi na shasi o. Afi ye shasi ye ni akwatia MP onyani baby koi. Ene shasi o. Ye shafi asi ye ni omane bo ama na shasi o. Ye ni Honorable Mutala na shasi. Ye ni Dr. Samuel Sapo na shasi. Ye ni Abuaji o. Asojafo mieni. Ye ni munyina na shasi o. Na nanso ye bon kompone ekowe achi a omo nka ho bi ye ka ati asefo omo nya dan omo nka ho bi ye ne nana Kuradu Agyeman Rollins na sha ase o former first lady now we reflect it no obisa ho se nti ase a mimitie yi eye maho ofa bi ana eye meka bi a medem eye matade bi a mehye eye adomo enyame na dom ene wode wa ba bedu pempenso a wode wa ba bedu yo Ebeneze nyame de wode wa ba bedu nie na nya ho brasia fa nante na sumu nyame yie kura wugidie mu yie na sumu nyame yie ajane de ye pa maye the Holy Quran, the Holy Bible was shire nie numi nie hwemu yi nie wo pe se wabrabo ebesi yi a if you wara ana mobe na wutu nipa nenti twetwetwa nipa ho nsem kan jealous ana asha wo ma obi kan ko eye wo problem obi ye die eye wo problem metiu makao eno na wode nam wiase ana minia ye kwa ye mfa hwe nko said ye ba ya mfa hwe ama no ye kwa ye mfa hwe nyedan o mane amfa hwe yanko samosapon amfa hwe yanko me papa Alhaji Isaka Maase wa amfa hwe yanko Mugabe me kwa me mfa hwe nko titambia menam wiase wo se me bre me ho ase manipa eni se mani biri obi bibia de Nyankopon ode be ma me bia mani so wo se nsira ka ne obenya bia die no ma me bia die me bompa ya na mabobia ma madwuma wura sanse eye na domunti nyame ehya no ana nya bi tua me ka na me so nya bi e de bo akohoma ehwe me yere ne memba yefa akomapa entene wiase yemfa ho brase entene wiase wo December bosumi ya yewo mu ne wo se nipa yenye dan yen sehwe yen do ye ho let's always be there for each other yen so yemu esi onsom oni nipa so mai be ye ya ifeminu yemienu die ne ye e di abo afie parents amu hema papa mo hema adwaman ase ye mabunu no ma na se papa bia okokumase onam eye sa run about mo kwan say ahojo run about it said ye oko eye hotel ya didin golden tulip since o ma say said mo friend Lancaster nanu yankupa onenu bokosu atafre na dafo bema sikanio de ba eko KNUST akwada no on lake hwi wo fie papa no eko no nani bo obi a wogina ekwan business adane ne ho ahyawo papa ne tenkran de ba ne KNUST okọ university ebo no so no wotwe a ne wadware afa bag no akwa akogina kwa ho okopa bibi edi na papa yi ete ne car front ete ne car achi ti wo hu abaya ne yam ye dan ehye no man the driver ne parke na chese driver ni nia no ne enko driver yi dia no bibia wie nti se kofi ti se wo ye parent na wo tifie na sa ndi pa na adwene papa wo ni tiri mu no o de abaya na durufie wa fe ne yere ne ma mo hwe bra akoda yibo wa fe abaya ne papa that dey ajeso oba na wa haje na one ne nkasa bi sanse bra be na obo kumase hena no wogina me fa no we ye parent ase na obe fili ne nkwala no ko school no man pass a wo kwa ko blame hwan ono kwa sese wono se kutu se bam wode sugar daddy fo na eguru kumase wo se wati kumase ko university enya adesua na wosua oba fi obeba be twere bro to went to came ene wode be brew ene parent be fra me wo blame ena me bako school ewo ezi man feel say ho ye he Eastern region right say be pono so baby man fe a girl school right man we do can you girl school o say ne ba eco school ho na biology teacher no on my class na akufa do time there the previous administration no the teachers ni serious na ban say say teachers ni serious and I'm say my media be na person okay the overcome catch me nya point na wo build no asema hama ba on ko on mahama time na akufa do time na teacher phone to me nkasa and they say teacher phone to me kasa na post phone to me kasa na post phone to me kasa wo build a point I build a point ni yi wo ba no akọ cheke subaya order di wo school to your parent ya mo cheke mo ma no mpratwe no dọọso adwaman no dọọso kwada na sei wo ba no ona edura na dwo so osua de no onsua what TikTok any social media kwada ne na phone so akese na sugar daddy fo etoma wo nkwada e birthday pe na emai awarefo mu yema hyehye wo po adwuma na wadure he where have you reached where are you now because when you say obeto afa baby kwada ha adwene kwada bi wo school o money teacher fo achiro ma de na twempena na teacher ni eche akwada de akwada ne teacher ne twempena be de no afere no so ahye be na o de ma na obedi so man tete ye mani yi ntete ye pa ye di frifie cappuccino no akwa ba
ejo so muga
bia bako de
yami adum mo de na chenti bia e fine nse asori bi ne do se mesai ne hwan
no bra ne haban no
eye adwuma
eno ana de say yare no
yes eno
midimafo
e ba hospital
doctor won te sen
nyame adum doctor ho ye
last week no timi ko tamale no ko hotel ho no
ko hotel ho za plaza ho
amanfo koi ti
waba ba onyame dura kra nyame adum o chena na obedura kra nyame adum
ready na wo ma ye ne makoma wosoro
mirase muga kuma mrafo mirase na menchia wahefo ene watiefo ene enwumri na yemisa se ono mapomden etesen sa apomden nya emidima for ba hospital na wo so de ba na Dr. Time da so den haban no bina hodwo emma ona afi otu sa yare ya hodwo ni nyina so de free ne paduanom anu ntina last week na Dr. Watamaliza Plaza na de tie ne se de na nipa bi obi ho a ne yare no ntimi mfa ntena ka mu mfa makuma ase na anasa nkran na o se Dr. Time da so toa mu ho na oni mo bedi nkita ho na afi o hwes kwan obefa so na watu nyare wa hodo asenti wono mo mba nyina asrakase enko emfa mamono na ejidi se nyame obo soro na obo asase na obo haban ni dumbira hodo do en haban ni nubna Dr. Deba Tamale no pato ebra wono makoni peduanom no ebesa yare ama won so watimi agina pintin na December bosomi ya wura mu impacho won so ahoden no ebetimi akonkan papa ewoni peduanom Dr. Free Tamale Aba Kumase enra Dr. Tenase Kumase ebua kwa Atwuma School Junction Dr. Tenase endrada enso Tamale Montene so na bra okopie mu horo na oba Kumase endrada Monday na otenase ebua kwa Atwuma School Junction na so Dr. Tenase Kumase ebua kwa Atwuma School Junction nyame adom ochena Dr. Bewura mu Akra poko asemayira ntimbacho ukuada ya wada ni fiada ochena na ochena chini ni fiada so no Dr. Betna se Akra poko asemayira ni atia no se nyarwa hodo bia titi unipadua no fa bedan Dr. Time so se ya wada na se fiada obetimi dia ba san se December bosomi no nyame adom a week way Dr. ya adwuma won kran ha yebese hu ne nkran ha bia mu a ebeche kakra ansani asanso hu Dr. nti yare bia titi obia no nyame adom Thursday Dr. Betna se opoko asemayira ansakura na Dr. Tenase Thursday and Friday obet Tenase opoko asemayira for premium service anunti this week no week etwam last week no premium service na amaso nyame adom this week Friday premium service na ebaso on appointment basis na ebaso nyame adom Friday and Tenase into be a person for appointment this week Friday mpacho appointment ebaso enya appointment na abana person for yaresa mpacho Thursday Dr. Tam das na nkasa betena se opoko asemayira otena se Thursday Friday yebe hono na ebia yewura general bosomi no nyame adoma ana empose bi kura na yawuram anu nti no but mpacho yesi ntifuni wa pagafo ho anu nti after Friday no opeso ba medima fo ba hospital mpacho betimi aba esan se doctor eni ho ana se o makra anu ntrasa yaresa enkoso sanse se doctor ha endura hodo ode be ma no mpacho eno bi na oba medima fo ba hospital ye de be ma o e wo bra doctor eni ho e be treat you kama e be show ye amonya pomodin mpacho e bra doctor de be show no yanso ye be show bra ni bisa na Israel Kenya me se sanse dura ode ma Dr. Time da so no na edi munti mpacho e bra ba no no ho beto no watumi nya pomodin December bosumi mantena se obi o wa osesiatika obi sina kuma abone peleperi obi o odi anwa aduani afena na bo hyehyero mpacho heart burns ahodo nyina yemfa mra medima fo ba hospital na entu ase emfa emaum na koko na tete wo mpacho bra medima fo ba hospital so yo ba so ye bema mpacho ebepie mu medima fo ba hospital na sa me kan kire wo se nyame adom Thursday Dr. Betna se won kran poko asemayira Friday so Dr. Betna se enu nti o so be hu doctor o so be hu no either Thursday na Friday enu nti o person oba for appointment on Friday a mpacho obaje adura nyame adoma December busumi nyina obanum akosi January ya mpacho bra Friday na gi numbers abafra na waba for appointment sense on appointment there just offer na ya book you ni ama o time obetimi dia ba sense bi ba gi aduro bi ba for review I don't think wa oba for front no gi number na ave eni ye ni nkomo on appointment on Friday ebe mpacho number ni 0591 202375 10 pa 0591 202375 on appointment for that number we on Friday na amount time na bra obi ho say me pese me ba after 4 obi say me pese me ba after 5 obi say me ba after 6 mu nyina no your time ne bra ho Dr. Time da so ebe yidi esi wode ama wo patro afini ko na wie ye maintenance manyarwa hodo infections ahodo emfa onto na nanom wo bra wo time enso ye mema yare bi nkukuru mfa nhwe ba bi wo bra wo time enso ye nanso nka ba medima fa ba hospital ki on haban ni nubna hodo e de ma na ho atɔ within 2 weeks per na afei ho so atumi atɔ frɛ doctor on appointment book appointment no mpacho 200 Ghana cedis obi also a minister obi a MP on to me antena metena se nche se bia 1 or 2 hours ansakra and a doctor ahwe person by na doctor ahwe no saafo no na beba Friday on appointment no na on Thursday ne de obi abetumi aba from no pokosi anwumere Dr. Tam da so betena se on appointment no frɛ number no 0591 202375 0591 202375 Oberfrey on appointment but person offer for general consultation person near din come for eniro ho ene bra ho do ho a patron so betimi afrɛ number what TV no so wa utie radio no 0244 774282 0244 774282 and answer 0500 727215 0500 727215. These are the numbers I have from Dimafua Hospital, Dr. Tam, that's on Ayabu. Obi or Ampacho, any problem. Want to make can dear. And I say, Ponasa or Hatani, Yomana, 3344 when you saw what the idea sense on a year Gumpacho, but Dimafua Hospital. You Pokwasa Maira. It sounds so Kumasi, Buakwa Chumangu School Junction. But on Yami Adama Thursday, Friday, Dr. Tanasi Pokwasa Maira. May say, Dr. Tam, that's what Tanasi Thursday, Friday this week. Basha Ba Crab Yemen Pacho, maybe a right January more. Say ye be rum and unti bra this week na be share Dr. Time na so sikake to abi akita obi ampacho fabra Dr. Bemu aduro no ahwe kama but me dimafo ba hospital tem ye ka say Dr. ba ko a ohwe hiafo ne sikafo nyina bom at the same time esan so obi kuta taku dama kapra ne sempo ampacho ba me dimafo ba hospital ne ahwe no ne asa na yare obi ba otimi be ka ye ka kire o say obi okrampa oba eka wo so obetua no obetimi atua no nkakra akra ekosisa ne ho ntano no otua wie mpacho me dimafo pe ene yesa de we ho esan se edra onyame nam ne tumi so na ode adom Dr. Time da so no pacho eye adwuma eno nti ne awo adro nyanom bisa bi de bitua bi pacho bia hwɛ mu amona ne utemu abrochire ba bia utem bia uniba onwoda bramdimafo ba hospital na afre numbers no de 0244 774282 no on WhatsApp betumi afra WhatsApp call ne adi nkomo ewo so se o ba na opɛ be ma bi o mpacho hu nso na gire wontumi nwo ba wanyini umfia a waduro no wanhwɛ ya wa no anwoda bramdimafo ba hospital ne amo na nso timi wo ba afa bi krampa a wote abrochire awomunu na wote be ma no wontumi mmo adwuma esanse awon ntumi de wa na afa kra adwuma a wo so wo adwuma wontumi mmo mpacho contact me dimafo ba hospital se bia scan ana labs ahoto bi wa be mo aye na dia send doctor na afia di ho komoni abre onduro eba Germany na mpo se UK ane mo Spain Montano so Italy Schengen countries no doctor taba ho all the time tino se di nkomo a e bi krampo a na nkanyame adom over the weekend se ba bia doctor beba no betimi kra abre onduro na so watimi atonte frɛ numbers no na eni nkomo eno ntino be ma oba da birijo ye 2 minutes wo ye 1 minute wo ye 5 minutes wo ye 10 minutes wo ye juma 15 minutes anajo kra mpacho wo sa ni pa na wo se ahwehwe oni paduanum na hwe se o mema sam na atese sanse bia kokko no na atete wo ye osai me moja ntimi mpompe nko be ma no ntimi nyina so be se 15-20 minutes ama ntimi nya adwuma wo tete ma na keke eno nti oba bitimi hwe ni so no aka kire se nti dia wo be ye ni enti wa pra ndo obetimi ye ni wa di oba chi sanfie bebere afa ya de ma wa eho atatata wa jempacho we ya nim guase part 1 mema part 2 no ma bramdimafo ba hospital ni amo nduro oba wo so ni atenka mpacho oba medimafo a ye be hwe wo source no hormones no sese no ma ho odin sitie omutimi react intentama na sese ne sitie eno ntie koba no sa oba medimafo ba hospital ye be bo na afa ye tu ase de ma ye ma nduro a ebetimi so aboa wo na afa mponso ama wo ankase wa gina wo nan so eno nti no oba akoko ha wo no eba sa watenka ne kofom afa bo sa skin kra no bo se bi ho a entantimi enye smooth se de me skin aye smoothie oba bi skin timi nye smooth sa oba bi awa mu pacho ne ma prekese na gu bramdimafo ba hospital ne mo pacho medimafo ba hospital ye ne ointment asa ointment no pacho ye tafre ama ne ye ointment a oba medimafo ba hospital ne ne ma hodo bi koso woni paduar ma pacho aja waju mame for do na bi o ba say mepe ointment ni bi ointment ye mo ahodo bebre enti oba ne ahwewa ene enim de ye na ma wo afi obi o nso mpacho sisi yare enti say omuno na no na me ne minion western region for do na bi kasa ebi mo say adan na doctor akotamale no abatakwa no ma western region western north ba bi to say that dia so na say enche na sa hwiankasa doctor emma ho ana me se munya abotre doctor be ba ho na asema na nipa ne me kan say ye bo ye de akwadwuma ne yo ya ne esisi ne ade o say doctor ba no mire obre ndro pacho sisi achi a oba me dima fo ba hospital ye wodura friend say wachi a obetene e ya duro kase pa bra me dima fo ba hospital na ye wo yare bia ni ho ampacho wo nipadua no mu a wo de ba me dima fo ba hospital doctor be kase da bi yare we so san say onyame a obo soro no obo asase onyame a ono nso ewotumi no o ka kire say ye ni aduaba ne mfa haban no mfa nsi ho yare no e wo bra o ba me dima fo ba hospital no ya bo na san haban ni nubra doctor nam scientifically and also holistically what did you know egu adiem no ya de ma na atu yare na se de afri ne paduanom ment na to so me nyame adema Thursday way and then a Friday doctor etna se time da so me dima fo ba hospital doctor edu jamfi okuma ni be ma etna se opoko asema yira ana uwuram ho a pacho say premium service na pay on Friday o friend number say you know obedi nkomo Thursday so obetumi aba be share doctor esan say American culture say this week epa ho a efiri ho a e bia doctor benya no Accra na ye bia ye ura January mo an sa eno nte bra this week na ne doctor me tenase na ni empu ye de ensem na si but me culture say be ma wanya infections do na me dimafo na ba ye mo aduro kala we no nyina firi ho a ne mo aduro ba yiso ama be ma kese tenten buburubu tetrete kama ayesa barakase nchachira na mo adin pa enti wo ba frame dimafo ba hospital e number no premium service no 0591 202375 0591 202375 after pay general consultation 0244 and a good TV no so no 774282 0244 774282 ayemi dimafo Heba Hospital Dr. Time Edaso Moga Ebedase.
Say cappuccino for your time. Yabada honey afa abafo. Yaba yeluso wana na kusipoko ene Alhaji Naziru Muhammad Mobeti Omonka Alhaji Naziru deputy CEO the Man National Identification Authority omoto embenefo mienu nka wona ene mbisi nkunya na yedi dwumadi FFF ene Benada 2nd December 2025. Yaba sisia.
One now one control. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. This time around, let's get gala competition. Yes, bro. The teams are well represented. Team XYZ, X Natural Mineral Water, Work Natural Health, Mugabe Maase Clinic and Prostrate Center. Bermuda Games 2025. One pay you, but me say with the Team XYZ and a war for trophy nana. You work X Natural Mineral Water. Another Mugabe Maase Clinic and Prostrate Center. Okay, there Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded on the 5th of December 2025. Nature Farmers Day. Damadani ya fulfill the holiday. Venue near Downtown Park. With jokers Nechiwa Labadi. Time near 10 a.m. Pepe. Be your favorite presenters and players. I will show football skill. Mugabe Maase. Yes, my near power near. Ahinbabwa Mabeni. Okumangura. Mankasasoki Nicholas Metsiabo Nedu. Onye Ekuku Damanane Bongo Galeas. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. Obey oh la la.
Hi, I'm pleased to introduce to you Cancer Mixture, a herbal mixture for arthritic pain. Arthritis,
It's me.
Cancer Mixture, no. Cancer Mixture, no. Cancer Mixture. Yeruba Biara na no duro ho. Mori ya or arthritis. Cancer mixture. Obey your juma when you put it inside. I'm a pace in the grand.
And if you did a menu on your map, you for your button, I want one menu for. First, baby, I'm from one Sanka. Senior Susan, Boliviara, home doctor, and I report to FDA Med Safety App Nodo.
And Katui, FDA, App Nodo.
Now, again, I obey ya. What that for my son, your phone,
Oh, Miss Entry, also ya rea titi be ben fiepi, now so, Niamon Yonoda, Semicho, no who drama, me no share, ebe young one.
Meaning, say, what are also time for Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture, Yanum Bom Kutia, also Nubia Mano Anum, and can what on da, also Drodi, and one Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture.
And come ninchum.
Also, a kura, a toy funo, any and sunumu, etima we funo ekikawa, what the one any, also it to me, Emma, we checo, a bra ready di every. So how I also there, compare Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture, Nanum Bom, now who ever told.
Predutua, ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Approved for about Tanya Wama on more friendly for any more flower in Fedum Yellow and Kahun. Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
Also time for FDA Aji Edwedi and Kratui Atom.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to a butler who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables. They have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my potting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have visited.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Obrebo eye edwumada. Ebwa eyam eduane. Ebwa eyi insa free ni peduani. Na ebwa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso, woni we say niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye edwumaden sen pote. Mehunda. Migrebo ye juma pa. Ebia se mitumi ye bibi mi grebo.
Ani, and waiting on what the lift hit from the Moses Clinic, we have also about herbal food supplements. We see the barberbo, ama a ye juma ye.
Na, ye juma.
Fatopa yenu, anopani and na eboma obrebo ye juma ye. Seni beya, a bit me yam aduani awudi, e sisi ni peduani mo, e ye mo kinsi.
And no na me brebo kia pa. Ubenya Life Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ni supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wo pedudo so to a 0244 068447. Life Kid, wa wo brebo, wa wo ni pedua. Edu yi enye ma apemfo, e ma ema omomanofo, ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your world's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road, Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GAWEST and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Come back from the commercial break live on TVSYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. Yasan abebiem afe NSM nyinano yebeje brena yaye pensimu Alhaji Naziru Muhammad deputy CEO edema National Identification Authority NIA ono atnase ewa ha sanso na listo we na nakwesi poku ono so ye camera amanyosema dimu tintima yie pa wo Ghana ha onye ni paatoa osoja ono so atnase ene ewie na Alhaji position microphone ye mame ni yese bibia abakode amakwaba
Mugabe alhamdulillah da nyankopo ase
deputy CEO
ewudi be GDP say
National Identification Authority
list where and ababu echiri ayet ni a obeye bia and a watch me abaha now. Na menka hwe nkyerɛ no. Na one say is here over the weekend here.
I be any one year tifo enhia.
So we need the
privately there were your own
weekend.
Sunday so besa ko yi.
Yes.
See Osino.
Osrim.
So if you wanna ko begoro.
Yes.
You come here we see mama yes. And Saturday 30th so you call new Mugabe Kofurudia. Dr. Mary Usi.
Kasabe Dr. Mrs.
Mary Usi.
Because ebi mu ani ayi kru no wa konta dada pacho
medase
ni aba no nya fekeke
o da be ni so ya do se me wabusu ani mo
na so wabusu ani na o bodi wie no na o wa konta ro ye ne de
Mrs.
Dr. Mrs. Mary Ewisi
ya na intensi
Mugabe obere ko di ejuma se obe MC
Iparion fuana
ewo ye nuanu wa tafu okuru na MC no oye no na
Igbo's teacher
obi aba na wabodi di Alhaji Dantata obi ba engineer professor say we ba lawyer doctor say obodi on my protocols nyina on say call coffee break no na papa be di nechi na say my brother you forget obodi di fine obodi di Dr. Alhaji Sheikh Osman Danhodio obi no ka you forget say I be engineer too one by engineer no account
I suppose you know dia the right
what is it's very important
point of correction
to study to have your
yeah
it's not easy so me say we bomi and we are
Dr.
Mrs. had to bend the night canal to get to where she is now.
Sure.
Very well. Evan Jacques Emma Alhaji Seydou Agongo founder Dema Class Media Group. Alhaji salam alaikum. Me say bibia bako ne busuafo nyina so bibia de dana ko kama na ye move on afi ye ko anim liso mwakwaba
yenua
me say bibia bako ne
ana me hwefu bibia bako
fantastic
bibia bako
odobro ni
mame fa konya we so na sene perifo sintifu ni wa pedafo ho
fantastic
me fa konya we so na me ma abusua afutuo etwato a me mfima no nto ase no bipiem
ejam femfem
na yete ne say on se mimba me no personal relationship
I know
ena wakọ ne kreachi
na sabi nipa bie ni wo asase so a woni na enso obie ni ho me no lumba won tokwa bebre mama na ma public da even friendship mpo and ayonko sam entokwa to the extent say wakoji mi ankasa mi yonko brebo mi nua oso obebo show wajiska wa anye ma fa metu bedwam da
nipa wo ya
abusua agu omuhu animu ase na sabi ni nitwi nyadoa abusuafo ni nyina ye besremo se lumba enye abusua nko na ye abusua de eyo man dia eye wiase dia anye bia ampo no ene radio station se wo ga na ha nyina obi amo enyum kura no obi abo lumba nyumba ako sene mon tumbo ase antoto momioma edi enkokuo mu nsem abetu bedwam agum hu fin baby adru no moma nkawa.
Thank you.
Ye besra mo se ne mo hyeda se mboye na ayi no afie achi eni abofuno monko na sabi mumani din enna
onko da din
na mo amuti wiase a monko mo kra achi mpo no din ye de te se ne de
enya ajo
enti baby adru no muma lumba ni din na
Charles onko da din
mumani din na so ye nua ba o so ye nua ba ma o ye busua pani o papa si kwasi ampani we mudi nachi
debe
ni traps na mo nye mo ho abusua mo nyire mo ade ho
papa si de na yifrim
ni ntimi ntwen san
yanko yanim
enti abusua mo nyire mo ade ho wono ote ma po ho no wo ni papa pa ko onama wo si nyagopo afa no se na nyame fe nipa o ma ne bodam enti mesra mo abusua mo nyire mo ho na mo ni nkui na mo nya kwasi ampani no nya sa
so
na ayito fe mpo David ko bon pa se ayito fe nyankopon ma nyansa ne nyankwase asem na nyakwase awe e no betu abusuafo
yakoya nim live on TBS was at no so power 97.9 FM luso wana na kusipoko mfemfem na no aye de pa wosoro toda na makule ne dan kakra naja anu ohye alaji
enese ade chiase enese ade chiase atimi ko pe futufua abusua ko pe futufua kwase awe David. No tutu no fo akoni ma ni ma me aye. Wo ko ma pom sa.
West no quality.
Na bi wo ye na ye.
We are here to educate you for.
Wo ye na ye. Wu ba ti ase no. Wu na ba ti lu ba bi wo ye na yire. Wu na ba ti. No, you have to correct the wrong. I am correcting the wrong. I'm not right. I'm not wrong.
But not insult.
Wu ba ti ase no. You have to insult.
No.
Bible tells you o je jiya. O kan pain.
No, listen.
O je ntwie wo kan Bible kan. Go correct the Bible.
Let's move on.
Moving on, they say,
Babu, you need to and ya correct.
One catch you, one troy.
Constitution, it means I
one catch you,
the many changes. So,
but you changes a Bible, so you didn't cheer or you didn't cheer.
You know, Bible,
but yes, Bible Sakas will be a Quasia, Virginia, or City. Bible want to say,
in Tiakoyan.
Tiakoyan may catch you, say, Nimba or Nya Abania. What Yasiano, no one in the anonymity. Omumi na odo ma bonyum nimba pese otie na asema oni komo nyum no de din komo etimi ntie ne nyum na fam ofituo
ye da se enya
na nya sebi oni no to no wakoba atepa be ba atepa be no otimi boy
papa ehwa
na kopo twama no we
papa shi
no nya no ofra wa wo utiri no wo
na be ma no ya se
we ofi we no
da bi ni nyum ode ni no bo ko nso no nyum ede na joku so obwa moto hete semena okay ko Germany o hete jaisa
Germany anu hete Ghana lumba wa hete back to back baby a
ono di lumba alaji
Mugabe
musumu nyama so ne twen na yensi ko jono ko ni baby
ya de nja so mu be ma ani achieve
to de me be sha ase USP any EC
na preliminary comments
any number dey no
odebi me dey na fa National Identification Authority
say na wo
yes na onum say anamontu a
one day kwa invite me say me hwe office kura ni ho yanko enim
Mugabe una wo mai wo bu ni office nye unya invitation ansa waba me office
me be do honey visa is expecting
obusa party fo nyina obi ehia ya friends invitation ansa waba ya office na am say me penyi ane womo aka ni nyina ye penyi ya adoku abon homebody ama Ghana card no ultimately say bibia koso torte na anamontua yetu ukai say last week or so 2 weeks ago na on the UK senior beya Ghana for more amanone
yeah only yamame her excellency Zita Benson ebetumi ama wo mo register na sanche no obetumi starting online we call register.nia.gov.gh na wa start this register.nia.gov.gh na sanche no ya bo phone kwa wo Ghana ha na ebia unimre a wo de beko up and down in your ne keka ho Greater Accra region, Volta region, Eastern region, Northern region, and Ashanti region. Obetimi aye sa online processes we be interview IBP and da wo be ba office no day aye de be ma wo be befitting ma ebia sa day we na menya time enti mu nyina mo agree na afeda wa be fa biometric details no na ya ma o Ghana card enti nhyehyɛ bia obi biara ebetumi ayade ede ne ho agimu bi enye womo abochire no nko na womo abochire no nso ye hu senia ahom keka ete se womo benya Ghana card no nti enye UK nko womo aka ni nyina ye registration centers bi ewo hodeda woko US ye wo mienu wo ho baako ewo Washington ena baako nso ewo New York we call other countries, you know. I mean, some of the countries here were registration centers. We are Ghana here, we here, we betimi alcohol at the Ghana embassy, and as the mission, no High Commission, no I work on. Na wakwa day, wakwa J, and as a wakwa process. Na also on side to me aka Ghana card because the percent Ghana ni biano otumi enya Ghana card chere say one also edo nimai one also eka nation development in the keka hono. So I think it's a very good steps I me kai Ghana for nyina say obia onya ye ne Ghana card and also say ebia waye na bibia to chima wo mu kakra no oto nsafre ya ebia pepa obi wo ha obeka so de call bank na bibia ye ni nyina no utu anamo na woko both in district and regional centers no obetumi enya Ghana card no na bibi nhyehyɛ bia na nsen so instant woko ya juma ye be obe card foforo say update na utumi ye ne that day no na won krata bia na wo ye ne that day no a nyame ya adomo a that day no a wonsa ebeka wo card na bibia kosu tote ndi yebeda womo edwuma yi fo no nyina wo the National Identification Authority yada wo Maase esan say omo nyina e kire odo e ma edwuma no omo ye no me ba no metese na wo ka this is for asem oga bi wonu say this is for no e ka woni a wo mo aso aman we mu very important ama aban no e ko neni mo bo edwuma me edwuma no e ma me ene wo mo bebre di nkita esan say wo district bia the district chief executive ni ne keka wo mo so eboa yen bebre dodua no eboa yen office for se ne be ya bibia be koso tote na obi anya ne Ghana card nkwala iku school soldier military ni ne wo mo ni guard kopo don pemne challenges no this is no bebre so eba mo ebeboa yen nti me de akonya we be chia me aminia honorable Ella aye DC adenta honorable filer one also DC MC sorry ewo Madina na Kalamu and also honorable Kalamu MC ewo Ablekuma North na mechia Wenchi DC Efia DC Efia in the Western region Takrady wamu nyina nkofo we nyina nkofo a betimi akosi wo so aye djuma bi di aboa se ne be ya Ghana card ni MCs ni district ni nyina no bebi akọ be so tot nti yada omu nyina ase na so omu entwa so a enye omu djuma de no a wa mo ye na Mugabe won se yebeka de Sentry any more than you really more Cobonche and I'm no Hujasu.
Well, topic is no crana. And to me, Kenya, into the way I had the best started.
Who are Paso? You see, you know, I had to say the woman and I had to say what you pesa a boy, you know. As I apply, where they are, I didn't
This your dear.
There's a brain and a doctor yet. Nay, Chechiranya,
a cocrado, almost a friend Grebu, so on far Grebu, Colane for Grebu, sentence.
Because I check, Famisha say,
Grebu. We enya grebu
ajogon
aye grebu
se kutu
se bam
already yeah me na mention sana we
let me just take the lead at least I mean fa kunya we so nchetie for na me mo abaso na alaji me mo amamo me difference no very clearly
evidence of good living.
Evidence of good governance.
Good governance. Young coupons. Any are buying. Young coupon.
More reset.
Any are buying.
The Emma Ghana ni sisi na kuma Tony yam the kind and say appointees are money your mama ye jumano. No na mo ahbrase. Did say Sabi yesi di odi actually suan di odi kan nante.
Sure.
Enti de impo na owa ahomaso kura no ene utimi se okasa ne bibia odi ahobrase. But I haven't seen many of those. In fact, like we used to see in the past, Hanta Kakabin semene whining we sa to me semene nyoma no ebi nim. Enti ebebo mabaso se so far no. Ye ko bosome duba kumuni ana bosome duba kumu ani eku yente scandal bia. It's very strange and rare. Say aban beba na yente scandal for all these months and they say a bit miesi e Africa ha enti ye boma baso se mo tie anim mama ye nu ye ho say ye bebo deru say ye mfa John Mahama Samre Bim. Inti on that score, ye boma baso papa. Me jina sa baso body any so. Edi amagana fo hu say Jemensa ye Kufuado appointee. On sem fata John Mahama ben se o hwe na homa so
the boss man.
Ne kokotaku suban miara ne miara. Ye ntimi fa man e mane nyeye. Obi a onye answerable to the people of this country ontimi nye easy emani nye da. A referee that decides to do what she wishes by her whims and caprices ontimi emma democracy na John Mahama ene na appointees adane dinna ene yebo mabaso no entimi enkototen enti entimi ene Jemensa enye adwuma under John Mahama entimi sida makana mesa ka biem nyankopon pe nyankopon na basamu oduro ene sebi odo a wo mane my Ghana ti aseman Ghana ene Ghana fo nso so sebi senye nyankopon bo yen yesuro moja ye yam hyehye ya ye wo senye yen kasa yesi approach nioma ena ye kan yehufu ase omanfo a sebio yaye aboa oniti onifro te se aboa sonson okwa no oniti kopima no asa ase de meto wi akọ eti ye huahua ye hua na ye kan yehufu aye anya sa
chechede
anya chechede sem ye senke ye pe mu dadodo na ke di nsu ofremu a enka Jemensa ma my way boy Mugabe se wo hwe enioma akoso under Jemensa na wo hwe tumidia na ekura no sanse ofi se wo ye kan kabi na nipa wa appoint no na sebio wo ye answerable to ono enti de Kufuado beka se wonye no eno na wo ya enka enye ono a sebi yakopon a enka o mawe enka yenti ase de to so biem Mugabe hwe bossman hwe samitete hwe impo akwa na omre ko ho a ono ye eye friend sen IT consultant no
aye papa yi de no ye cocaine be amfo kwa cheba no
so wo hwe sanu mani nyina utinu se nipa wo ko ye referee
amfo kwa chino ye cocaine si eche no it's in the public domain no
is Raymond Amankwa
amfo kwa chino
tesa no eno so ho different
na ho ni mo amfo kwa chino bebe azi ho nsi in the public domain ho ni
all that people
na cocaine for nko
utinu se Nyankopon ene so man ni mu
na amfo kwa chino
pass ye koto aba
amfo kwa cheba nya asema amfo kwa cheba ye fa ne se ye IT consultant at the Maleta commission one ni de ne wo akufado ne amfo kwa chino wontem
je mensa nye antibaki awo fase no
yenko yenim
so we na put together no na wo hwe enioma ye koto aba esisi ye ema ye nyina ye ka kire Ghana for say Kufodo na mu pa o me referee no be referee a ekwan bia so no obe den obe lusu abano because Ghana for abano mo kwa akoto no
to about me my
e yade a
be the way ne change
bia ni wono mu a ebetimi asi other than the Ghana for epe
the will of the people
now. Yes, signing words of caution to Omonokra no. No, mo so catch you say. Omo be use omo mind.
Why are you laughing?
Omo catch you say ya tiabre. Omo bo na na champion nyum kire yen.
Kebede na.
Tie say na kebede na ye ya.
Usukra na.
Yes, ukra no say omo ye ne mo. Ni no omo bo kire yen.
Na me kan na.
Omo catch you yen Ghana for say ekwa bia so na ba ne de e beto na de omo no pe be president of Ghana. Omo ka ma tie ye.
So ye adwuma 2020
na sabra no mo kasa ni nyina no na me so meti radio so ni TV so ka kire Ghana for say ye mpini matotobi eni yen so da totoka eni yen so da na sabi mancha putobi bire ye de prayetia ne prano prayetia abna eni ye de prano eni ye de prayetia abna pra omo
ma ye ni sumina
eni ne o ma ye ni sumina so enti tumi na okura na ono o se de ono pe na obeye na nya de Ghana fo pe na ebeye no sa tumi ni ntimi enye ma sa tumi ni bi e wo John Mahama ban ya democracy enne se bi sikani boton kura na upia bonten kura wo ahomeka sonko keke wo da enne me da me kane no enye se bi number tena na mekeka ma dwi bia me kwa Munyama ayabisi amediko fie na ye modahye na mde yam bibia because so wo policy ni IGP a otimi kodiawu ewo ye fa ni say botiano ku nipa 15 na be tra studio aka na asem na so wo kofie na wo kwa wasundue mu a na ne wo nipa kro na mse wadwene nya adwuma etimi ye bi modahye ene ye di kwade aman ye timi nko ni aman mesi ho na ya sa hwe se enya se je mesa sa be refi e we election ni si da
post ya ka o mo obi adin di
IGP dan pare na make na asem
ba wo evidence o
ko 50 ko he ma me no dada Joe oni na tiri ba ya de omo ye firing squad ye bom tuo pepe oh but ya no
ye dan pare ne koku
who does the back stop with
so why can't you take Dan Pare's names out
why and then you see I you who do your double
no evidence
John Mahama no ye adwo ECG do so by man ka say John Mahama
but you need evidence
I have evidence
wo na wo mimini
you see it's on this platform and am no okasa ye
but at least wo mimini o
my so na ye manager
and ba mini
na wo manager no wo ya bo maami na kasa voice or platform so say o say Dan Pare na suma ma ye be kun ni ma
me manti
ayo enye say ne bibia na wote sisi e John Mahama o
because you want free mo say Dan Pare
mintimi ni da me kan sam to home family na wo bi da me dwen san na
ka
kodo na dem me unu
sisi no so nka ho
me makai news wa
yenko ye
ana me ba wo true news ma me
yenko ye
enti ye gyina saa nneɛma no nyinaa so aka ne pɛn akyerɛ aban sɛ democracy mu no such persons like J. Mensa, Bosman Sari, Sami Tete, and all those about that were known faces of MPP, no. Yet to me, no one in Juma Ghana, I will democracy. J. Mensa must go. To dear Panaway. Did he kind? Samitie, Mianka Sami Mame, Valerie Sawyer. Doctor. Noyana Munka Mumpi. Dr. Valerie E. Sawyer. Lady can say about governance. You are our first electoral commissioner to churn out 3 different results. May make us 8 in 2020. What the results Maku 8 and a buy. 86. My mother is being very charitable here and very economical here because a stateswoman, and so she wants to just portray capacity in a way and say too exaggerative, but that are the facts. Facts are that she churned out 8 different results, 8 different figures, right, and ended up bringing results that was not conclusive. That one, 29 guys at Timpo. And 20, you ignored precedents and decided to conduct registration only at district offices. This is a heinous crime. The person was compelled because he or she was under your duress to travel all the way. Okay, I said travel all the way. The late Gosumahine. Yes. Okay, yes. Aside from that, say your daily tally of voter registration figures exposed the incompetence of your team. So you can't incompetence. The list said, so we are lawyer that show me saying when you said they've been part of because MPP lawyer and this lawyer NDC lawyer MPP lawyer on judge. I will coach your bride. That's the difference. That's the difference. Fantastic. Well, lawyer me our being Dr. Valerie Sawyer. There also 9. You refused an audit of the voter register. The taxpayers' money was supposed to be used to get the voter register audited. Yes, if you say Dina woman, say Biawu, say Biaden, say Diana woman, would they audit it? Was a man yet. Now, Wara won't wara. Nanyaku Pompu, on cast on Wara, just say Yaka. The Atosum or say your disqualification that you disqualified the NDC parliamentary candidate for Amenfi Central with no proper justification. That is a fact. By her whims and caprices, no, or more say what disqualify no. Wabra no one in Asobia. The Atosum last but not the least on the sheet or say court process to lift an injunction that had been placed on an election that had already been nullified by the National Executive of the NDC was concluded on November 11, 2020, leaving barely 1 month to election day. Sadly, we as we are there, or and ma obia a biases as the mensa. The list is so tall, say, the mensa, you see, a cannibonia. Me mama de waka nsia edoso na in democracy no such persons no must never have that space to be the referee training school so all that abound the mensa must never Dr. Valerie Sawyer Ediababontin Asamaba. And Yabesre, my Ghana, no, in the Chichimuno. Omo democracy in this Fourth Republic, you see, or NDC. And they hold that badge jealously. And they are guarding it so jealously to the extent, say, Omo Pese Bibia Beye Oyene Ama Sebi democracy, Kama ye ne, ye practice here. You know, who said democracy, the followed by ɛyɛ NDC ɔmo mpɛ sɛ ɛbɛtɔ ape na sɛ NDC ɛyɛ amayoko NDC ɛpɛ sɛ animonyam na ɛwɔ democracy nim no ɛsɛ gyina brania yɛbɛsrɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmanfoɔ ɛntaa no akyi na deɛ ɛsɛ ɛnsɛ sɛneɛ ɛsɛ no ɛnsɛ neɛ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde toɔ no wɔmfa nto hɔ a ɛfiri tɔ sɛneɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛhuiɛ no mmerɛ bi ɛsɛ yɛdu nkɛteɛ akɔ akɔtena ipac meeting ase wo se adɛn nti na ɛsɛ yɛdu nkɛteɛ sere so it's an offense na waa wona ma wohu sɛ wo ho ɔsere dabi na ɔno agye mɛnsa ɔhu sɛ ne ho ɔsere nipa no wɔ nimdeɛ ɛwɔ abatoɔ mu ɛna nneɛma a wɔkeka no onim sɛ ɛnyɛ saa ne ɛyɛ abatoɔ ɛna ɔse deɛ wokan ɛyɛ twee because sabi you are a square peg in a round hole you don't fit baby I do wakotena no and your incompetence was so glaring and it was a public derision. Everyone saw that you were a public derision. You were a very laughable character. What be ultimately say the coral draw and they auditing coral draw ade a yɛde draw busa omo yɛ IT nkwala no omo yɛ IT no ɛno ne yɛde draw yɛ friend say bia yɛ edit Mugabe photo yɛ ya ode to TV so kama yi ɛno no yɛde coral draw ne ayɛ omo yɛ friend say graphic work ɛwɔ MCR no busa omo ade yɛ friend coral draw no busa say sa coral draw no yɛtimi de yɛ auditing ana yɛtimi de hwehwɛ ɛyɛ edintro krataa mu ana ade a Excel sheet wo se me de coral draw no be na we say bi ketia won sro no be oden it was a very laughable moment.
So why are you laughing?
And all these are bound no now here some tete ni nim dia won from obi a no twa loto e wo bubuashi na me nyame apagya what mi akoye doctor mu a ne ye de abato ama se bra behwe so a obegyina TV so a ensem hunu edu ba bi kwa say NDC is okasa NDC mu ye kra o say it's a threat to Ghana's democracy. One day
and boss man
na me twa loto wa bubuashi no
o da be ono ye lecturer university of
me say na wa ha boss man no be nya asem
dabi
wo fi loto mu na akodu baby anyame de na duro wo twa loto
me de meti e say na nadamfo bi o doctor oyicho ene na meti e na nye wa yi loto
eno so kan wo
sero wa damfo bi o ye medical
doctor tia Mustafa Hamid
oyicho
tia Mustafa Hamid ni ento aso enti
loto de ende
yebese baby a esese
echo de na meti
o me enfanto na oman we oman a nyankopon aboye fefefe hwe se wo ko obi man so na Ghana ha na wo hwe se ne yetie mene alaji nasiu ye wo baby ya ye tai ko di agro kakra
o de be si for me
na me de si for me de sa asem we betwam me mo baby krodin na se wo bana MPP for NDC for CPP for look Muslim for asori for chese obia ye nyina ye tie ho ne ye ho ase ne ye kan ye ho fu a ne fa Nigeria ni bi ba ho busaraji o say this can never happen in Nigeria o say this can never happen in Nigeria
very well
eti ebesre se ne ya kan ye ho fu as omanfo no mu me ye fa sa nante na betemu a ane sabi sa nipa miensan ya wo mo pese wo mo sei ye democracy ni nyi wo mo free ho ye mpini papa mo manage elections ye ko ye ninu na enimonyam a esefata Ghana no the integrity na lost on the electoral commission say no then bring that glory the lost glory back near the bar ebe ye enimonyam she amayeman o my Ghana any Ghana for nyina
very well listen
that said message their side chat say mepa owura Haruna Idrisu Achew say sa topic no Ghana ha yemi sa clash no Islam Christianity there is no clash so we be ni school na we say Islamic school enti on ma Christopher me bompaye wo ho a oh you right association let's not join it mesre sa conversation no I don't want to hear it again we should desist from that to me na cry no and your mouth for to me and your personal to me
that's your opinion
let us no I'm also sharing my opinion I have that right
it, yes
he has the right but he cannot share his opinion as a leader of this country because tumi ni nyane dia eye Ghana for dia
na dia ma no
enti sa tumi no wo say ye dia ye pe e no ye enye dia ono pe enti so opinion no be sha o me who say this is my opinion. It must not be in that capacity as a minister of state. No, that's why we can't allow it.
Islamic schools, we
can't allow it.
Allow Christians.
It's in their wish. They are pay. But so can say, we be in school by force. Ultimately, force will be.
Very well.
It's not in your right.
This topic will be another day.
It's not in your right. That's the way. And we have a power. Every time we get to
Nazir, so now yenti. I like you have a position microphone here. But all my yenti also submission.
Mugabe, since assembly started, I've never had the opportunity to make a public.
You're talking about Jermaine?
Yeah, baby. Conclude here.
Okay.
But you see, the point is very simple. Say yen as Ghana for sansem we mama mayen kanon ku sise mon from school na yensu yenfa ye school anasa yensu yenku si ye school e betu samre noa. And let me use this opportunity to tell and you bibiara asofo the churches say womu enebeye the losers. Say could do some pempens or one. I am telling you, meaning the American.
You should desist from.
A soft and the losers at the end of the day. Say ban say your class some now could say me school into the me penna ya pesa ye we pesa obey and the we see school.
Never be say.
Now say no. Let me tell you something here. The generations from Kwame Nkrumah, the attempt at transferring people ne papa Nkrumah mreso yede ne ko tamale yede ne ko boga yede ne ko say wonko ejuma na ya fa boga fo no so e dia bankran e dia bankran and the entire concept of the boarding school. Yes. I can give you a typical example of a course I make course no it was peace and development something then one many the mama no your my dime back they have to pay you send me na aka course no yeah they may pay a Roman Catholic father or something Catholic father
and I am member to obade
Debbie and now yade two dime back. But let me tell you the interesting thing. Me now I am connected. Inti dine me ba ho me de binyoma to ho. First day no. Me kwasa by back enimrea. Me beda. Me hu me roommate. Sama ade achi me sorry bompa ye me bibia na me hu sa ono so aba. Until after second day, or the metro hold the me say. So I mean everything okay. And I say very okay. And I say, hey, only in Nigeria. Now there is no way. Yebema only Muslim better not die back home. Ama atumbiaga. There is no way. So that was what he was watching. Now no Ojanime. Now so the American. But later me mention and say I mean everything. Is everything? Yeah, back. I even
chief imam to make us that a year Pentecost.
Say me call social media kunya picture no at the train course into the perception he left the course with. Say Ghana there Muslim for ni a Christopher or Mokabum, and there's nobody nananum. Mekai Samuel just recently former President Wallace Abreso started say Islamic education unit. It was for a purpose because now no every say when mama yanko school you better na again ama ya force to go into another religion. Enter on one for yanko school. Wallace ba ya oka say baby after what Nkrumah has done me too I can do something into school no me the bedu me chiaba mo makaranta no.
And the tuamu
Anna, because it is helping in socioeconomic development. And yes, you did be more true. And the American say if we don't take time and argue this issue out very well so that at the end it will be a win-win situation. And the Omano, baby, Ababe Kusino, now and yet, don't blame anybody, because when I feel oppressed, when I feel pushed, I need to react. Human body, you know, sana nipa, sana nakupo bono. Upushina, osa, ojina, defend himself.
And I open Uhufon so I to the Bema.
Whatever the situation,
then we'll move that's forward. The most reason why I always tell people to be very much into dialogue.
Yes, dialogue. Throughout the world. Me, even the court case in Wohono, I support the one more opinion. Say, let us not end this with a court ruling.
Not at all.
I support that idea.
Yes.
Then we'll continue with the peaceful atmosphere we have lived in. The country is progressing because we are one. We understand that we have a country to run. We have a country to and a mission to fulfill.
We all need to be on the same page.
I think the national chief imam who are a Ghana were justified the preparedness to ensure cohesion, to ensure peaceful coexistence. And let us continue in that tangent to get the issues resolved. Now, Jane
Adukwe.
Why she is even still hanging around, in the sense of me Ankaba now, I prepare my resignation letter.
Call baby Boko.
Now, me de akoto ho, ako baby Boko. But say on penny I think it's the step in the right direction. The Mensa approve it to me say, o man penyin na na do dan kwa kufuado. Wamba wambedi ade. Say obese ni party. Any aban kwa. Obedi ade say obesai o man aka ho.
We would soldier for ko ofie ko ho say ne mesesa.
O reform ma Mugabe ye to man mu a say ya ye din ya ye hwe han. Na ye ka kire ye me kai time ana NDC for minority in parliament raise issues to the fact to say SSS and answer a basic examination and Kolano Chono. Abiding in some way remove. Yen evidence of Sikapudu, I catch say they are quarter past questions. Say you never want Kolano to write exams. Mini ekekamu. Some running in a net. Abeda say yen say na abayno. Ye bibi. Kata nyoma biso ama yenkwala no but you see the danger Ghana for enkai no say san kwala no ebi mu ebekwa akwa doctor ho ebi mu ebeye asojafo ebi mu ebeye minister of finance we ne ekeka ho akwala no wo ba nankasa wo de entro ene ye fancy kronu ene tete no san kwala no na wo mu be doctor wi a Oko hospital ya ja Caesars ni gos ewo wiem say ya benze operation ana say ya surgery
okay go for your wife.
Yes, ye ja gos ewo msankwala no enyi ya sana wo mu ba because they didn't get the foundation ye pushi wo ekata efuafo wo mu so eye nyoma at the end of the day I will expect output no so output no nya no eye nanado dan kwa kufuado de niyo e na akwa
no ba ko benyini abewa kufuado panebo na eku wo de hwe
say odaso wo ho because be dem daso gida me na so say
yankopon be mena
o man panyin nanado dan kwa kufuado ene the vice president Baumia wo mu kwa na mu be the first president and vice president o mbeko je as a result of the hideous corruption. So me, I don't believe that they will even wait for somebody to come and inject them. Me, I believe before we end, the first president and vice president to go to jail. Mensa, that's about me. Now, me can't say. Sa appointment na do ye. Obi enim say na for agenda. and oba no so be execute agenda no. Electoral Commission in its entirety your present organization be and as a kubia we move here and my democracy. Electoral Commission ni more democracy to Nijina. A person parliament. For the unknown to other. Inti say a move here. Not just say office no officer so momayen because you to move say democracy in Hemayen and we are going to continue with democracy. Inti say office no I will say obi biara no democracy no I will say ehwe masa office no atentene ni any pepeyo ebeba sa office no ama democracy no gina ni nan sanso shedia na say enshaso electoral commission so say we mo be independent say we mo nko afambia na the mensa any the boss man ne tete no de any the group de obi the number of times to the extent say NDC kwa ye koto aba obi se mempere me yakọ court NDC akoka o masem cheas brabe to aban because by law no na also ugina na ye to aba also womba na say NDC obi ade aban no court dey also woni ho wobeje your friends say minimum da ye survey no sa petition no o ka tren say NDC abato no no homba mbeye mama mi we hayo the number of issues Mugabe nenu yeti hey yenim say womo petition ya no womo doso me te say the petitions back up to 12 and answer saying and ye dey ba ye concerning the mensa any events and kise jaben na womo amudu petition ba na me ba kudi Ken Kranche no bi onim say o MPP Ken Kranche kan okay kan obi enim so o MPP o say yesi nko o contest o kan ko no o kan ko no yes o contest in the name of MPP o contest sa o ko independent o sign kokra independent no ka MPP communicators obi anim ndi say obi say so issues na ono so e de ekotudwa na obi ntimi nkogina ekire nkoka kire say NDC for na ya say yentu kizida ben any your friends electoral commissioner na electoral commissioner nsansam no I will say yenyina no yeto yebo na yete ase enhihye ya wo mra no ekire PV say senior chief justice de no ye de your petition bre president or person I was say odikoma your the council of state yeah. Na womo hwehwemu we e de no so emra kire PV say petition no enya kanensem I was say odikoma chief justice na chief justice aye hwehwemu onya prima facie case na ya senkonya aye hwehwemu na ya maw kwan ama we yiwo on the charges ye dey to so and yes ye fiti prekwa na ye nyoma senia Charlotte say abreso ye mu say ye nyoma wo man Ghana Charlotte say wa na we no nye ye mfa nko ye council of state for ho baby we ye chief justice say papa ba for money correct is answer then wife my birthday 29th year madam for wow the head of prisons madam for on also go jumade we Mugabe one day we mo yes we mo open forum no mesrew na wa komiku hu nyoma ma me hu dwiri me na o de me ko barrels when sa we no we also pesa wo de me ko we dey come one prisons ma me no afashion no and o pese na me say afashion pese so wo na wo microphone me ni microphone na ye be ma invitation abansa mama ye be ma me esa na wo ya ma we kura nye wo mu ye no wo head office wo headquarters wo na bibi bi ye president asa me be ma invitation asa sorry we wait That aside, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, Senior Mrane Chereno, two Sanamo. Nya yehwe say Chief Justice so ebe ehwehwe mu adokre ko echiri eni se eche na ohunu prima facie case bia
yes
and ni yara yensi nkonya
which is
no bia be yini
which is very
na masra ade ba
public knowledge
say Chief Justice yenya prima facie case on the issue of the Electoral Commission anwa there is no way say omu pesika kwa yavenze boami na yenkope Mugabe Maase Mubeba TVXYZ. The men's and one I was saying, live. May we no live on TV. So because your court, your manankasa. Ye bibia, yes, we have na do not go for by na shade on. You say, Oblede Mumuno Kasa pe connection never say. Because she's not up to some connection one be even airport omu use no omu use no Embranaba Mugabe. Now you are beginning to understand the moves are MPP for ye adentina ye Chief Justice no and you be akeke na majority leader na former Attorney General when no mujina ama Chief Justice na ye no adentia. Have you begun to ask yourself?
No, they had a
the people know the processes. Any mrano said that into a woman to block everything. Of all the things that we are doing. And Kamamino, that's what.
That's true.
Can you see that?
In the event meeting, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, so as I say, even before the 7th of January, say tribes now must set your mammy. Okay, yes. What I said to Mahama Sakasa, say tribes now must set your mammy. Young couples, but to me across all the traps without any hindrances. And I starting who back. Until message when you are no Ghana for.
They must go.
They decline and say, and yet me know, and I determines her. Neither it is John Dramani Mahama, Chief Justice, and what you should be. Messiah me deck is here and so say, young Cassa Yahoo, Prima Facie case in Tico. Yabesin Kuya, Ama wa Quenya. Say, obey one no. Now you are your coming album and your verdict. Yadebema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, our verdict in a bar. That day, no. Into the America said the Mensa, if the Constitution is not against open interrogation. I would say Obian Kokra XYZ TV Mongo. Nagana Funi Nehu. MTJ Mensa because Obianti the Numun Samuda. Say Kutu. Say Bam. Obianti the Numun Samuda. Enti ya mayanti na asem ma menu aye twa ne ka ajisika aye nia onu opeso oye onsuro hwe onfi hwe na outside democracy no e dey ko what to take side na je mensa na pamfo timi betina se NDC for ba omuni no momu na omuni why because they can claim
yeah we come Kofi Akpalo any
oh yes 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 we have a meeting many amakai efa je mensa first point the fact is say oba afoforo nche na ye beye ye registration
okay
na yama womu di enyanko register no akonya ebi awedi 80 ebi awetu kwan anasa yebema kwan ma odi abom adia je mensa be tu dwa no ena asedi nketi abeka say hey madam ejuma we ya ache ko bisa o predecessor adia wo yi ontumi nya figures no because you pa be entumi register ampara omu bi ankohwe the Mensa first open registration on ye nipa dodo a onya ye eswa say throughout your democratic your processes way below your target when you meet target no
audit your register no
baby yes also no
I feel quite also the Quran
and incompetence is one of the key issues of
yes
electoral commission
yes
enti Ghana for media me say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ejuma no oye na baako
one step at a
time ntomobo na yembo mpaye kese ma John Dramani Mahama
inshallah
empire kese ma John Dramani Mahama no tidie wa
so pejawa no se koye deputy CEO and
Mugabe John Dramani Mahama asem it transcends individual whims and caprices.
So that is all.
Baby, even as at the day I hear me say member Jimmy letter, I'm telling you before going
he had no clue.
Yeah, I hear me say member Jimmy appointment letter. I didn't know that appointment letter was NIA.
Yes.
Meaning, I'm telling you. So
he's a good man.
Yes, and the main country Ghana for say
Honorable Julius Debra. When papa around him,
let me tell you something. Ghana for me. What me actually the text message from Julius Debra office. What would they buy me? All the Maya this week. Appointees now. What to work? Facebook ni a wo betro kura wo to wo the Mahama betimi ama ya fra obi ade we a wo cho ya appointee wo som Ghana for wo no the taxes into ya wo be dey akoye sa ade we. I am telling you that is why strict who appointee bia na ni abre ade no competition cause
very discipline
no mistake
competition cause your counterpart are breaking your say the barrier they are thinking outside of the box wo be dey no what na say
to work.
You are compelled.
Emma, there one can say Quran say most of them woko na woko hu adia MPP jai chiri as office at the mawo edumadin say Ghana ekoso up to now no me I want to believe say what the young kind ko yenim by the time Yabaka say you wait 2 years 3 years the records will be set. Things will be clear. Ghana will be with the difference.
To audit in about 7 years or man auditing.
Good.
About the lowest amount almost spend a year under John board no motion was 400 million Ghana. The lowest amount almost spend a year. The Sakura woman and they 400 million.
These people are lacing their boots.
Yes.
How they train
to walk Ghana for. And Obi Benya to somebody is a dead girl for
another plan.
Hey, like seriously.
Another plan.
Why yes,
Papa na namu dilechi. Papa na namu dilechi onya John Dramani Mahama ni nyamwa. Ankamoni.
Onantete say another onantete say so obi a fan to.
No, you kasa ba ono
another plan.
So
onantete say obi a fan to.
Edi akwako tutu domama ho edi yi domama hia ba wo mia ya ono wedi mia ya oti ho wo hwe wo no
correct edi ano do plan owo ba mia na so okay na so owo ba mia
na kai na obeko
enti ba wo mia on very
2028 obete ne pe
yes in the candidate
say we man the man
no say na so we to dey ba wan ba mia
Bawonia.
Odi mama na.
Wedi emia.
But the Moses Clinic and Eba Center was in Kancho say Yakopon aduma edefia de animu ekuafo eda Farmers Day 5th December 2025 where free prostate screening na for nature and branches nyina wo Ghana ha na wo so ko nyanya yen screening mbema no hwehwehwe montohwe ni mu hwe se bibia ennem a se na ma no nso no mo so yese fibroid mo so momra na yenya mo free screening na je say we untu akapreba na ma ne de no mo adenta ne Kumase no branches me ni ho na obekọ na mema ne de all the branches osu betimi akọ Femedi Moses 0244068447 ofra obeje so Kumase yewo ahenema kokoben sanso ena aje kojo ye ben eye ashaman wodi wani kira adenta ye ne eye police station no adenta bari ye ne police station ye adwuma wo ministries wa kra wo AESL building num ho ena obi hu ye sanso na meka fo eye power specialist aba hospital ma me edu ya na so ye dia ma wo hepatitis A B C D ana yi bi na etete wo fatty liver sciatica prostate wono mpeni ba bi na atechema osa na ha wo kompo ana fibroid tutumlikai for woni kire ma me eye edu ya ho power specialist aba hospital na so ye aso miensan nyina wo ye adwuma e wo nefua eye ensia wo na wotwe mu wodi woni kire takorade wo anaje estate obey anaje MA primary school no ekra ha o kwa benya poku asese kwantempon no so Kumase wo fe yase legbosomche kwantempon no so ne Jezbo filling station e di enhwani mu eno an so be frɛ ma me adu ya on 0244544422 0244544422 Victory garlic mixture bibi no mai free doctor aso ye ho amako na aso ye ho na aba na amako se menka nkyere wo se unya bi na wonno mai beboa pharmacy shop eba shop unya bi a eja Victory bobo said the beya blood circulation betimi aye adwuma kama asanboa abusi we immune system na mani pedua na gina na so brani wona se wonan ya ne du ba bia na aye tititi ni nyina no mogya ntimi ni pedua ni mafrusa na yie no eno na mane basa unya Victory bi na on meboa oba ko mfichiri wa ya se bo dwadwe uhia Victory pebinum ni sese ni pedua no obi wanya o se didi yie nanom anopa enwumre na emwa oba no be manom mu obi a o ma abofra eye nufusu menum your pinfon so menum for Dr. Marco 0201 293280 and 0242545633 0242545633 offer Dr. Amwako obejo so Divine Hope Herbal Center yeri akofa otwa herbal powder de abedwa so pebi no mai wosisia eha wo wadwonko so waposo koko no efifiu ana esisi u baby pile sana broni beka no sexual weakness opese be ma ye fe listowell opese ye fe be ma ye fe naziru opese be ma ye fe capacity man opese ye fe asante opese ye fe brakisi opese ye fe brahima sexual weakness emfa mfichiri eno de ohu de obo adwuma yie pa me ofimi fe Kofi the boy enwa no ene low libido ya tenkan wo for me wunya eye otwa heba pa de bia ene ona ma ne fe officer scorpion officer na eja ma mu konfichiri ma yase bo mu dwedwe wunya Divine Hope Herbal Center drive fe no otwa heba pa de bia ebeboa papa fa gu cap ba kum so de nennom hanu to atwa wodi wani kire Kofori dua Gapsen Pharmacy ubenya bia to sunwane cap heba ubenya bi House of Drugs wa Shaman Cape Coast na aye boachi ansa na boachi heba wotema na PK Gumbila so e wotamali fe wotwafo yi e 0550 639 037 0550 639 037 0550 639 037 ofra omo ebejo so Benji Estate and Investment Limited omuna from so mo asase wo Chopole New Airport City ebe Saglame housing project wo na omo asase na ne boy 35,000 Ghana cedis si o mate so e de aba eye 25,000 Ghana cedis na no anse obe deposit eye 5,000 no ma spread de akara nyina watwitwa ne kakra wo besa wo visit site won so a eye da wukwada ene da eye memenda Wednesday and Saturday omo de obekọ site ho omo documents bibia line chart bibia ewo ho na wo say omo Waterma community 25 junction hwa omo ni Goodness filling station ND enhwani mu off the Afrawo road for omo ewo 0248 780 887 0248 780 and 0553 116602 0553 116602 ofra eja Benji Estate and Investment Limited omo ebejo so Safari Valley Eco Resort omo wo eyedo in the Eastern Regional Constituency about wildlife experience omo ye number 1 and we do aso ye ho antelope si zebra emoko no omo eba woni beji ye papa na yasa ma eye electric cars ya eko na eba na edo enam forest mu wunya ne baby agese Safari Valley Eco Resort furniture omo ni ane ne kama omo serve local and continental dishes abrofui obedu ho no omo na mo kama also no obusuan le fra brochira ba monko wo Ghana holidays tutu mekai for any Safari Valley Eco Resort from 0596914394 0596914394 wo frɛ Safari Valley omo ebejo so omo chese swimming pool ene gym bibia etuatua Hebron Hills International School was excel and shine for any HM media of the Sawam Road Montessori tete ne edema wo ba no wanya tete pa na daache na brabo SNE lower and upper primary so admission go so ekoso S natural mineral water say simply natural esu no bra ejuma mo ya yene ayensu S yene ayensu bra ne betobi koton Melcom shop bia bewem bia nation wadu benya bia to sanso e na wodi wani 37 na Bebrese Street usu Accra ha ubenya bi when ye shops awudu abimbe nyina oboshi ni shop wo wurama fridge mu wo wurama ubia S nko enugum pebi nom sade bi betimi abo ni pedua no oba ejuma mo hade abe hu asoreba Robert oba dudu bia pebia wo sabetumi aka na oba frɛ eye Clifford on 0596273547 0596273547 S natural mineral water was simply natural na chese juma kwa da uruma ne teche edi jumedie ebro siano so sa bamuda games na eba so team Swazi any S natural mineral water Piwak natural health any Medimosis clinic any yedi ebo any na team Swazi witimi say the trophy any de any an ye kwa akwaji Farmers Day ewo Magdam Park ewo eye Labadi any ampaye bedwa me se bra na be hwe skills bra never hear me skills say Mugabe beje bo pa no be dada ho no ba 9 captain of the side na meje bo dada me ho na me sa da me chi na me de me chi asegu wonya ne ba bia just atanko Mugabe Maase obema me kwa 900 million angels me nya manim na me de segu me chi na me de be segu no one say yes me de Moses me twena ma na to form Medi Moses me so na me peno doctor ba me twena ma na hwe form ma kire say yes atanko Gabi got the capacity ma me na me ye adwuma no ene fancy momra ene me say adwuma mu a ene he radio station say wo Ghana hey wa hwe we TV so a e ma ho ofefo nko a obi say mo Ghana wo ye selection na e me ya mo fu wo adwuma e ma ho ofefo nko a ene poma ene he wani tua me may dear Debbie. Nene captain, woman senior Linda, Belinda, Dachi hima, and you be ba Mugabe foul home to form, and neighbors you just see mau into Momra in your numbers. Na moment tie a team SYZ na a Gemini, PCN, not just say a call Benny Auntie. Kevin Asante de Bugnatus man Ralph Nina Kofi the boy not just say any obo akura na mo say Jifa bebo say na Richard so bebo say any ayasem we yes any born kwanchi obecheche abreye no Robert sorry ba born kwanchi ya ono be kwa kuchade e de aba sene so akura so gine mu den ya enye asem keto akura ye me na ye be akasemanum na che se ye wie eno naziru de na odi je kwan na ja liso so va kakra enkan ho
Mugabe me jidi se oman no se ne keka ko no direction no enye se yen ya yeti party ni mu ana se ye kasa ema party no ena ye kasa direction ni ndra se ndra echi metna asesa na medwen ho Wamwa minim wamo panse na wamo criticize John Dramani Mahama bebre wamo kuntiano to say oye bibia kura no a enyo mo fe
another empiremu useless ones
wamo no ene uti omu nyina wamo say direction no eye na se ba ne sanso a na che say Ghana fo ade a NDC di bremo no eye ade pa I was say ye nyina ye bo ho ban Nunun yenka enkusi se emi se emre aso se womu a obi biara opese odiwe yen kanko ana progress a ye wo se ye nyina ye sori waka ya sede ewo yen so se yetumi sori na ye kuti asa nipa no metie nsensem bebere a ekoso mehunu woni a emre bi etwemu wo mu ankasa sama ne asumdua ba na democracy a start ye djuma bi no ma tese wo mu bi a start so kasa mesre wo Ghana fo ebu emfie sɛ emre bi baeɛ ma ɔmo yɛ din ɛwɔ man Ghana mu na edin no ɔmo yɛɛ no ɛma nneɛma sɛeɛ yɛhia sɛ wɔn bɛba abɛpa yɛn twɛw ansa wɔn astate akasa bio Mugabe woyɛ panyin woyɛ akwalaa wo woyɛ ekuo woyɛ dan wo megye de sɛ emre bi etwe mu no amu nyinaa akɔyɛ edin sɛ nnɛ democracy start yɛ edwuma na yɛbɛma mo akonya ama mo nso mo akasa yɛsrɛ sɛ mo bɛpa yɛn twɛw na yɛmfa nkyɛ mo ansa mo ayɛ den mo start ayɛ den
listen 2 minutes enso so
deɛ de kan deɛ anodompre jai jimi no ne so nyansa kwan a Ghana for de mo fa so a ene mo ti opposition a bawumia na wadi amia no mo nsan sua nyansa na mo namo a mo keka nkwasasem no tezuko ko wo bi anum ene ye jai nim nyansa nti
pese dem so onye steady
ye pani atu ye funti ene me de wo ho chew obi ka chem se honorable member ena me se emane nka ma so nti nti me de wo ho free wo ne o bo dewu a kobo dewu ton okokokyira kana wanya no na se sa kokokyira kan se wo de kodwa so ne ye beto a ye pe ba omi an
ono an ye pe
ko fo obi aba ye mpe ba omi an ye pe mon ton no na ye nto na se wo ba omi a obi sua pani na se nka wo nka be oda obi a wa bon sei wa bon the only word here
tonwanto
next time we ba 28 crowd also 28%
etwen
na ole Bawumia ene John Mahama na wo edi Mahama na kra boy kra wo hu enmunyam a e wo watiko o se nkwa no kra enkantesuo ya tramo yes ni nyawo
obey steady
yes
wait now time
so see na mehu ayi say yes David Ajay
also gave for
again no
also gave for
game one kasa so again what are you talking about why do you want me to always say that one kasa say when you be odutunu sabi
o kan o he
one kasa ka when the first time I'm who we about George the Dejaba of blessed memory and I'm who no they watch me man tiase and na George say hey be careful and no one kasa be to say why true diffo no carry ya no and the cathedral no man and I can say cathedral no and gay and man no be promote one architect for cathedral tiase na work I say National Cathedral project is not dead. It's just on hold. Architect David Ajay. This cannot come from government of Ghana. Where are you? Now what they did before floor.
Oh yeah.
The government should take steps to put a disclaimer. To put a disclaimer to this comment.
Very well, madam.
It's too late.
Listen, when I'm
what they are. Quite ofusu.
Very well,
honorable.
Madam, say Madam Alhaji Naziru Muhammad. So
it's about time I should be a minister or an MP. I was here, honorable.
Madam, yeah, very say Mugabe Maase ni de oba de no dom ye netim kwema ochina at exactly 3 p.m. ye besan edinhia. Anwumre no nsia kase ebo na e ba so ma won say poma. Man poma member no mu fi ani de ja and a producer ko wojina chire kwa no hwe ofa bia jina na na so bruta dache hima ya kesi
wa ha ubeti suntu ya
me sada senefa
nti say no mu say na say ne ba na sim trase principal pedamiti
fantastic
because sintibia no e de beba na de nam so beba no
obey steady ye fi ha poma mo twa na mo hwe man poma e wo TVS or the news anwumre no si akase ebo poma papa bi e na e de bre mamu nyina mbu eniti